All right. Hello, guys. This is Axel Monk for Ye Reviews coming in with the hot topic of the One Piece games. Would you like to introduce yourself, Mike?
Yeah, what's up, guys? Boris here. Check out my channel, Boris Anime, for all kinds of One Piece video gaming uh, related content as well as other cool anime stuff. And the reason I'm here today is because we're going to be discussing the One Piece video games, past, present, and future, I guess. And we got another guest with us. I'm not sure if his mic works at the moment.
We'll just wait on that. So, starting off from the games, obviously, One Piece has had a lot of games, some good, some bad, majority bad. They weren't very good.
Yeah, they have like they have a large variety of actual like game styles.
Yeah. There's a
The
lot
weird
of
thing is that
shonen
yeah,
crossover games.
yeah. I mean, but there's no like dedicated fighter, which is what we've all wanted, this entire time, and that's kind of what we're hoping for. And with this new game that was just announced,
Yeah, Burning
One
Blood.
Piece, yeah, Burning Blood.
All right, so
Uh, First
I
impressions of the
actually
trailer. What do you think?
about the Burning Blood trailer.
Yeah, what do you think about it?
I'm actually a little excited, but I am a little afraid because I heard the developer likes like specializing effects, which is all devil fruit based. And we realized in the trailer, almost everyone was a devil fruit user.
Yeah, you had
So
Crocodile, NL, and Doflamingo, right?
yeah, so I'm a little afraid that they're gonna favor just a bunch of devil fruit users because Luffy, Ace, Sabo, NL, Crocodile, and Doflamingo.
I mean, I really don't mind that. Um, it's cool. It's better to like. I would rather fight with someone like that than like a normal person who doesn't really have cool power. But
I mean, I'm
I mean,
excited.
I don't know.
I'm excited for either way, was the devil fruits or not. But I was
Yeah,
hoping
I
though
mean,
for seeing
if
people
you're
like
if you're more of a fan like Street Fighter or like type of something like that, then yeah, just basic combat like that.
Well, I was just hoping to see someone like Usopp get some actual badass close in fighting.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like again, there's pros and cons. Like yeah, if they focus on devil fruits, then again, it's probably going to focus more on specials and stuff like that, which some people like, some people don't. Um, and then it may if it's not, then you can just have an actual typical fighter. You don't want to. I think what people want is something where you don't like just spam specials. You don't just spam specials. You don't just spam like power ups and stuff. You like it's an actual like fighter where you know all the little attacks matter. It's not just about the big attacks. It's not just whoever pulls off the most specials or lands a special wins. So I definitely agree with you. But with that said, when I'm saying that I'm excited to see Devil Fruit users because I just like seeing what they can do with that in terms of a fighting game.
I know,
Because
I'm very excited for Delphin Fuses. I was just hoping for a mix.
yeah, yeah,
Either way, I'm gonna be very happy.
yeah. When I'm looking at the trailer, the graphics to me aren't really don't look that good personally. I'm just looking at it and it's like looks kind of choppy a bit, or choppier than I would expect. So I'm hoping that the game's actually good. It actually looks good. It actually runs well. It doesn't
Well,
look like something from the
if
last
you
generation.
see the trailer, it looks like one of those early exclusive trailers
Yeah,
due to how
yeah, that's
short
right.
it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, it's
So
short. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping just like a in development kind of thing.
yeah, I strongly feel like it would be because they use kind of like the Ace, Luffy, Sabo kind of picture scene to show it off, but very little characters. Like they have barely little done. I think there's gonna be a lot more.
Yeah, it just to me it just looked like a generation before this. Like it looks like it could be on the Wii or like even on like the PlayStation 3 or the Xbox 360. Not something that like that I would be looking forward to playing on PS4. Like I'm playing Pirate Warriors and that game it's beautiful. Like that game runs awesome on PS4.
Yeah,
And
I guess
it,
the
it has problems. It gets from time to time. You get frame rate drops and stuff. But in terms of like the aesthetics, it looks amazing. So that's what I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping to carry over that nice design
yeah,
to
I think the design
the
will really shoot up because especially they try to make the Delphi more flashy.
yeah.
But if you see the trailer, it's just mainly Luffy, and then I think you get Sabo doing a flaming punch. Then you see a little bit of what Crocodile and um, I already forgot the other one.
Yeah.
You
What's up,
get
Devil Fruit? Does your mic work
oh
now?
Doffy, yeah. You get a little teaser on like one combo. And that's it. Like you think they would show a bunch of combinations, but it's just one little flashy thing to show you they're there.
Yeah. Yo, Devil Fruit, this is Daniel, right? Does your yeah, I guess his mic's still not working. It's all good, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay, so I actually wrote down a handful of games that we could talk. Well, not a handful, just a few, but that would be probably points of interest to talk about. Because, like I said, it was a bunch of failure games, but a few of them were, and people don't really call them good, but they're successful enough to get, a sequel, like the Grand Battle, the Pirates Carnival, and the Unlimited Cruise.
Yeah. So the Unlimited Cruise, they're like a series of games where you go around and it feels like an RPG, right? So almost like a sort of like a mini RPG.
Kinda. It was like a weird mixture between
Yeah, it's like
party
a mixture
and
between
RPG.
adventure and RPG, and there's a good amount of them, right? There's like one on the Wii, one on the Wii U, right?
I
It's like
think I think there is a total of 3, and then they got a bunch of specials for different consoles.
yeah. So I mean, when I say yeah, so that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of different types of gameplay when it comes to different One Piece games. That's sort of a weird one where it seems pretty fun, to be honest. It's not a fighter per
Uh,
se, but it's like a type of RPG-ish. It's sort of like
Ultimate
if you
Cruise
take
was weird on how you venture into like an
yeah
RP mode, and all of the combat scenes were more like mini games, in
yeah
my opinion.
don't you have to like don't you have to like fish as well and collect like stuff to build better weapons?
Yeah,
So it's to me it's almost like if you take Pirate Warriors, which we'll be talking about in a little bit. So if you take Pirate Warriors and then give it RPG elements. So because you just fight a lot of enemies, and the more enemies you take down, the more you level up, and the more moves you unlock. So it's I don't know. It's definitely a fun game. It has like exploration elements to it. So it just feels a bit too similar to Pirate Warriors, and that's why I would love to see different kinds of games for the series.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, and the best way I can think about it is if you think about Dragon Ball Z, right? There's almost like a new Dragon Ball Z game every other year, and like
Yeah,
back in the day,
and
there was one every year. So it was like Budokai 1, Budokai 2, Budokai 1, Budokai 2, Budokai 3, then Budokai Tenkaichi 1, Tenkaichi 2, Tenkaichi 3, and then there's one almost every single year.
yeah, and
So
like I say, I'm actually very because Dragon Ball Z, instead of continuing what they were doing, they start working out different like graphic based, different control cells, and they cut a lot of characters.
yeah,
But now they went back to the old roots, and I'm really hoping that One Piece follows something like that.
So what I was trying to say with that is that that's what fans like, and that's what fans will buy. They'll buy that year after year after year after year. Because at the end of the day, Dragon Ball Z fans want the fights. They want to be able to fight with their favorite characters, and that's what they want. If you all of a sudden you make an RPG for Dragon Ball Z, it'll sell. But at the end of the day, people will just keep wanting fighting games. For at least, or I should say it this way: fighting games will sell no matter what. So we've seen Dragon Ball Z RPGs. I remember there were a couple on the Game Boy Advance. I forgot what they're called, but a couple of the Game Boy Advance, they're actually pretty fun. They're actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
You level up and you unlock more areas. But at the end of the day, what's going to sell guaranteed is the fighting games. And so that's what I think One Piece is doing wrong when it comes to their video games. They're just not doing fighting games. And if they did fighting games,
starting with the Pirate Wars is a big thing that turned them to fighting. But at the same time, it's a beat 'em up.
Yeah, it's a beat 'em up. Yeah, it's a beat 'em up. It's a Dynasty Warriors game. It's fun, like I said, just like the Dragon Ball Z RPGs. Those are fun.
So
but at the end of the day, if they could put out a fighting game for One Piece every single year, and just tweak the number of characters, add a little bit of gameplay elements here, a couple of gameplay elements there, and it just.
I'm actually hoping Burning Blood would be a huge breakthrough. I mean, I don't see Burning Blood itself selling more than probably 3 sequels, but I feel like it will start. They're gonna do this.
Exactly. That's the exact mindset that we should have. Is that this game might suck, but it'll lead the way for a continuous stream of One Piece fighting games from now on. They'll see, wow, this game's doing really well. This is what people want. They'll get positive feedback on it, and then they'll say, oh, okay, let's make some more of these fighting games. They sell like hotcakes, and we can change the characters around. Let's add this. Let's add maybe like a map element or something. The thing about Dragon Ball Z is that they have the Dragon Balls, which is always like a big part of the video games, right? Every single video game you have to collect the 7 Dragon Balls in some way. Well, the One Piece doesn't really have that, I don't think. So it's sort of, I think that's the one thing I think it's missing for like it not just to be a pure fighting game, but have like sort of like a story element to it or something. They have to use parts of the story or something. I don't know, but it's interesting. I think, like you said, it will pave the way for a cool wave of new One Piece games.
Yeah. And, I mean, if you look at the past games, like you said, they're mostly non-fighting. But, like, probably the most successful game gets one of the most hate from the One Piece community because it's not a fighting game. The Pirates Carnival. It's all about pretty much party games.
Yeah, all the Carnival one? Yeah.
I mean, I ended up playing the first one, and I had fun on it. It's just...
Yeah, I mean, like I said, those games are fun. They're just, at the end of the day...
We want that fighting.
We want that fighting game, and we prefer that fighting game over something else.
I'm actually really hoping they base one off the Dressrosa's Coliseum.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick. They have like a tournament mode or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think about it like... Oh, yeah, we can hear you. What's up, man?
Oh yeah, it's Daniel here speaking. I'm from the UK, innit? I'm in Manchester. I've just been like, Chrome decided to have an update, so it's taken me a while to get in. I want to know your videos, Boris. It's really good, man. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, thanks. Really appreciate it, man.
You're the king of Treasure Cruise now, so on YouTube.
Treasure Cruise.
I still haven't got that. Like, I downloaded it on my tablet, and I just can't get into it. I don't know why.
No, I understand. It's all good.
A smartphone and not like on the console. I don't know.
Yeah, I bought Pirate Warriors 3 a couple weeks ago, and I sort of just put down Treasure Cruise for like a week, and just tried Pirate Warriors nonstop.
I missed it by like a minute to miss like 40 gems or something.
Oh, I see.
I was really feeling it then. So.
That's all good, man. Like it's the type of game that if it's your niche, then you'll love it because you can play as much as you want.
Yeah.
And it's just like I just like the fact that there's constant updates every week. There was
an update like 2 days ago, wasn't there?
Yeah, there's updates every single week or two.
Yeah, that's the reason why I can't play it, because I have my phone. It's stupid about constantly have to reloading things every time something updates. So I have to download it over and over and over. And I just ran out of space.
Yeah, I think my Japan takes like over a gig, and my normal one, my global takes just like I think maybe like 600. Is it 600 kilobytes? Would be yeah.
Watch your video.
Or megabytes. Sorry, megabytes.
I watched your video for the Frieza coming in over. I thought that was
awesome. Frieza's out right now in Japan.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, they're doing a crossover battle where...
I'm surprised.
Yeah, it's like a competition. So, on Dokkan Battle, the Dragon Ball Z game, they have Doflamingo, and so in here you have Frieza. So whichever team takes out the most of those enemies, like whichever one takes out either more Doflamingos or more Friezas, at the end of the competition they get a prize. Everyone who plays the game that won gets a prize. So they do cool stuff like that, the cool crossovers.
Yeah. I think Watanabe said like I can't remember what his position is for Bandai Namco, but he said like they're focusing a third on smartphone games.
Yeah, there's a lot of companies.
Yeah, there's a lot of smartphone games now.
I mean, Konami, right? Konami just said they're not going to do AAA games anymore, which everyone's pissed off everyone, right? But
yeah, I think that would piss off because Konami's such a favorite there.
Yeah. The problem is that the head of Konami doesn't really, if I remember correctly, the head of Konami doesn't really play games, so he doesn't really get it.
Games have been bad. Like the one before now, like the difference is nothing really. You know what I mean? Like they just kept the same game engine, and not really any cutscenes or anything like that.
Yeah. And it's coming off the back of Metal Gear Solid 5, which a lot of people are saying, it's a contender for one of the best games of all time. And
I won't get that one time, but I don't have a PS4 yet. It's on PS3 as well, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. I'll
Maybe,
get a
but I don't
PS4
know.
next year, so can't wait for Burning Blood.
Yeah, Burning Blood. I mean, what are your thoughts on it, man?
Announced. The day before it was announced, I was like playing Treasure. What's it called? One Unlimited World Red, and I was really pissed off how there was no multiplayer. So I did some research just the day before, and I just thought, nope, we're not getting the game for quite a while. And when Watanabe came on, I was just thinking, yep, he's not going to say One Piece. As soon as he said One Piece, I just lost my back. And I watched, YouTube, you can watch videos in slow-mo.
Yeah,
Like,
you can slow it down to like
25%.
25 speed.
Yeah, I did that with the video because it's really, really fast. Like, it seems like it's the same game engine as Victory Versus, because Spike made that as well. And that's so cool in that, but I don't want it to be a massive stage. It works with One Piece, but you just be trying to chase your opponent for so long and just get
Oh
bored.
yeah, I didn't like that about Victory Versus.
Yeah, and I hope
The
there's
stages
no
were
split
so
screen
big.
either. The split
You
screen
guys,
really gets on my nerves. It's better with the Naruto Ultimate Storm because I don't know how they do it, but there's no split screen when it's whole multiplayer. It's like the cameras between the middle of the distance between each of the two players, and whoever's making an attack, the camera focuses on them. So it'd be nice if Burning Blood was like that and not split screen.
Yeah, I agree.
all right, John Princeton asked if you guys heard about Bible Black fighter game, Bible Black Dark Magic.
I think he's just trolling, man.
I bet he is.
Definitely not heard of that.
I like taking attention to it though. So it's funny.
I saw Chibi's reviews on that. I was actually really surprised he did a review on that. I'm actually thinking of watching just because what he said, because apparently the English voice actors are absolutely horrendous. Like, it's more comedy by watching the English voice acting than whatever other people might use it for. So.
Yo, dude, tell Princeton to get in here, man. Why is he not in here? Yo, Princeton, get in here, man. Yo, he's a troll. Dude, Princeton and Mac are becoming trolls, man.
Yeah, they really are.
I left for like a month or two, and I come back, and everyone's just a troll.
Wait, Axel, is Boris running the stream?
No, it's an Axel stream.
Yeah.
Oh, so me and you can't see the comments then?
You can. You just
Oh, you open the YouTube, right?
I posted the video in the group. Just click on the
I'll link
video.
it. You can see the YouTube link right here in the chat on the right, the group chat.
Just make sure you mute it so it won't leak
thanks.
our conversation.
Yeah, we have to in the microphone as well. So.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I don't mind them being trolls though. I was a big troll in the day, in my like younger days, but college roughened me up.
Yeah, Princeton's latest theory was really good.
Oh,
Zoro Fanboy is asking for his next video in it, so.
Wait, Princeton post a theory?
I think it was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, 2 weeks ago, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, speaking of, so, have you guys played any of the Pirate Warriors games?
Yeah, I actually bought Pirate Warriors 3 the day it came out on Steam.
Oh, nice. How far have you played in it, or?
Well, I think within 2 days I got past Thriller Bark, but I haven't been able to play it lately because my dad's been in hospital, a bunch of stuff like that.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
But I just asked Princeton to come in, and he said give him 5 minutes.
That's all good, man. I was just kidding. He doesn't have to join. I don't want to pressure him to do anything he doesn't want to do, but.
I sent him a link and told him get in here, and he said 5 minutes.
So yeah, so Pirate Warriors, I've logged in about 40 hours into Pirate Warriors 3. I'm pretty much been doing the Dream Log exclusively. I've only gone up to where am I in the story? I just beat Water 7 and NS Lobby. So I've been slacking in the story mode, but I have way too much fun with the Dream Log.
That's what happened to me in Red. I just did the Coliseum mode, and then adventure mode just felt like nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Just adventure mode. The problem with adventure mode in Pirate Warriors 3 is that each mission takes like 40 minutes or 30 to 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like I just do like 3 or 4 Dreamlog missions and try to get some more like rare coins.
It's a lot of farming. I haven't got it yet. Like,
yeah, it is a lot. It's
downloaded
pretty much
the
all
PC,
farming.
That's it.
Yeah, Pirate Warriors is pretty much all farming. Which again, this is why same reason I love Treasure Cruise. It's just I'm a big like for some reason when I play games I just like to farm. So, and I know that's not how everyone is. But.
No.
I enjoy farming too. I get into pretty much every Warrior games. I
get like a weird satisfaction out of farming. I don't know why, but
I find it actually a little calming. You sit there just farming
exactly,
up.
Yeah, just calming. Yeah, just, everyone just has something like that really they enjoy. So with Pirate Warriors is a lot of fun. The graphics look amazing. The graphics definitely look amazing. There's pretty much just like almost every character in the game. However, half of them are sort of not really support characters. Yeah, I guess you could call them support characters. I was hoping some of the other ones would be playable, but you still have a good amount of playable characters. I played 1 a lot. I beat 1 story mode, and I didn't play 2. And so one of the complaints I've heard is that 3 doesn't really improve too much on 2, but I didn't play 2, so it's perfect. It improves a lot on 1, because 1 was like an original story. 1 was an original story, and then 2 was... No, sorry. 1 was the original story.
Yeah.
2 was an original story that made by the creators of the game, and then 3 is going back to the original story, but with like Pirate Warriors 2 engine, and then Pirate Warriors 2 added a ton of characters and they'll port it over. And you have a couple new characters in this one, so. But yeah, limit broke. Is that what it's called? I limit broke NL. And I've just been, dude, he's so overpowered, man. It's just fun to play, dude, with an overpowered character. Wipe out everyone. Yeah.
I've never really played 1 or 2, but I actually was a little disappointed on the amount of characters for 3. I was hyped up saying there was supposed to be a bunch of characters, and there weren't a whole lot.
Supports, yeah.
And like, you didn't even get Chew as an enemy, so when I played Darlon Park and the whole Usopp runaway part, he looked so pathetic to me because Chew initiated it. And I was like, really?
Yeah, the thing is only it was only Hachi and Arlong, right?
Yeah, it was Hachi and Kirby, but Chew was nowhere there, and Usopp doesn't even enter battle. He just runs away. Like, it's a natural thing. He entered battle and got chased off by Chew. So him just running away without doing anything just looked so bad. I was like, they like ruined his character at this part. You see his growth, but right there just looked kind of lame. Like, he didn't even want to do shit.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just, like I said, story mode is cool, but I like playing the Dreamlog. Like, just play against all these random characters. You just never know who you're gonna face. Yeah, it's just fun, man. Like,
I haven't got around to playing other game modes yet, so I'm really looking forward to that when I beat the story mode.
This live stream is infested by trolls. That shame. I don't think any of us are trolls. But again, that's what a troll would say. So maybe I am a troll. Anyways, let's move on to. Have you guys? So, what other One Piece games have you guys played? Because you said you played the Carnival one. What's that like, man?
It's I wouldn't call it a bad game. It's just not what people wanted it to be. It's more or less you get the crew up to Robin, and it turned every like arc into like a group of mini games. Like you're in your ship, and you're like kind of like a board game kind of style where you move around, but you're going to the actual places, and your fights are competitions through mini games, kind of like the Mario Party games.
Yeah, I know. Anime Fan Talk. He always talks about a game. I forget which one it is. Let me look it up real quick. He talks about one for like the Wii, or maybe for the GameCube.
That might be a limited cruise. There are like 2 installments of those.
I think it's one of those. I think it's one of those. And there was
the limited cruise 1 and 2.
There was also one for the 3DS that came out recently. Super Grand Battle. Yeah, is that the one you were talking about?
The one I played on the PSC's Grand Battle, the full announcement of One Piece Burning Blood. That's really the best, like proper console multiplayer fighting game. So it's been quite a while, really. We've got any versus games at all.
Yeah, the cool thing about the 3DS one was that it's like compatible with amiibos, so it's really cool to see like One Piece and like amiibos like compatible with each other. It's something that I wouldn't have really expected. But you could have like the Straw Hats dress up as some of the Nintendo characters. So I don't know. It's pretty cool. Like again, it's one of those things where it's not only that the games are being released that they're making more One Piece games, because they've actually been making One Piece games for a long time. The thing is, they're starting to finally bring them over here. I remember when Pirate Warriors 1 came out, everyone was like going crazy. It's like, what, a One Piece game coming out in North America on PlayStation? What? Right?
Europe is more known for its One Piece fans than the US.
Yeah. Europe has a lot of One Piece fans. Europe has a lot of anime fans in general. Everything with like Latin America. But the US has sort of been, it's pretty much Naruto. It was pretty much just Naruto for a while.
Damn it.
Naruto, Death Note. What else was really popular back in the day?
Yeah, I'm surprised Death Note gets banned from different countries. It's like one guy tries to kill someone in his classroom. Just ridiculous.
Yeah,
I think China banned it as well.
Yeah, I remember people dressing up as the. No, people not dressing up. They would cosplay by having like the Death Note at school.
So,
of course, now people get banned. Now people get expelled for that. Like these articles, yeah. But back in the day, man, no one really like. I don't know. It's a different world.
I see a lot of actual Gintama fans around, surprisingly.
I really need to start that.
Wait, which one?
Gintama.
I'm up to chapter 34, I think. Or
Don't
something.
spoil me.
Especially.
No, I'm not going to.
I'm not caught up in Gintama, but I heard ever since the current art came out, the fans have been like twice as hard everywhere.
So far the series is cool. I like it because it's different, something that I'm not really.
Oh, there's John.
What up?
Hey, what's up, John?
How you guys doing?
Good, man.
You're late.
That's all good.
Yo, man, I heard Max been trolling a lot, man. What happened?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him in like a month, and then because I took my little time skip, and returning to my time skip, I noticed that he's been I don't know. I haven't talked to him. I have to talk to him and see what's going on, but
Well, I was trying to talk to him earlier. He hasn't really spotty much, but he said he was just been busy.
Yeah, I seen him posting a lot to that new Facebook group. I got added against my will.
Oh, did you get added to the new world?
Yeah, dude. Look, I have a biggest pet peeve. It's when people add me to groups. I'm like, ask me first. Say, hey, do you want to join this group?
And I got so many groups too, man.
I'm more likely to say yes, of course. But now I have these problems where like I have Planet Nerdum, right? And then I have all these other groups that people are adding me to, and I'm like, I see people like I get so butthurt when I see people from Planet Nerdum post on another group. I'm like, oh, I get it. That group's not good enough. Like I get so butthurt. And and I noticed that Mac's been posting like a lot of other groups, and it's like trolls. It's like troll stuff. Man, fuck Moose, his old djembe loving self. I'm just kidding, Moose. You know, you're cool. I haven't made your wanted poster yet. I was supposed to do that a long time ago. So shout out to Moose.
Djembe was slimmer, really. Just what's his name? What's his name? The leopard guy. Can't remember.
Lucci or who?
Yeah, what Lucci does with his body, and the guy first, I can't remember his name. What Lucci does with his body, if they didn't make him do something like that. He's just too big, him.
So, who are you guys' favorite character to play with on Pirate Warriors?
I've just been using NL. This guy's ridiculous. So NL has he is different from every character in the game in that he has a thunder bar, or a lightning bar, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
When you charge it up to full, you do this attack. You can do several attacks, but you can do this one attack that sends like a dragon all over the field. Then when you do that, it will charge up your team special bar, so you can go immediately into a team special, which refills your lightning bar. And you use the dragon attack again, you do your ultimate special, and then when you do your ultimate special, you get back the lightning bar. So it's just like an endless cycle. It's pretty sick playing with him, man.
Oh, okay. I haven't gotten him yet, so.
No, I got lucky. I got his coins, so he's the only person I've been able to limit break.
Nice.
The only person I played through so far is Luffy. I just played him through the main story. Although I played Sanji once.
See, for me, I've been using Law a lot. I was using him fine, everything was dandy, and then I unlocked Then I unlocked Mihawk, and like my whole world just changed completely. So I've been using him I've been using just him throughout the whole Dreamlog.
Nice.
Yeah, he's pretty.
The one character that surprised me was Magellan. Magellan's actually like super fun to play with.
Yes.
I don't know if you've used him, but I was like, dang man, this guy's really overpowered.
No, I have it for Steam though. So like the Xbox controller, it's super fucked to play with. Like it's horrible to play with. Because what they did is they tried to port the PS1 controller or the PlayStation controller into the Xbox controller. It didn't work out that great. So the buttons are a little wonky. So I kind of have to use the keyboard instead.
I didn't play with the Xbox controller. I just had to modify it and change the controls.
See, I might have to do that because it's really weird playing. That's why I kind of stopped playing a little bit. I mean, granted, I have like a bunch of other games that I've been playing too. So there's that too. So that what is it? Burning Blood?
Yeah, Burning Blood.
Oh, what do you guys think of that?
That it took it too long to come out.
Yeah, I agree.
I waited a decade. So.
Yeah, my concern is I was looking at the graphics. It didn't look that spectacular. I was like, this sort of looks like something that would have been on the Wii or the PlayStation 3. I have to look at the trailer, but I don't know.
See, the thing with Japanese games I learned when we get them, do you remember all the hype behind J-Star? Do you remember how Recon they all made so much hype about it, and they even made a tournament and everything, and then where's the hype now? Like, I haven't heard anybody say anything about those J-Stars anymore.
I heard they say it was fun, and they just stopped talking about it.
Yeah, and then
the same thing happened to me when I played it when Japanese version came out. I played it for like a day or two. I beat the story mode, and then
you're done. That's it. You're done. You know. And I'm like, see, that's an example of a bad game. A bad game to me, it's a game that you beat it, and then you're done with it because there's nothing else to do. You know, and that's what I'm afraid One Piece is going to be. It's going to be, you know, oh, I'm just gonna watch, you know, play this, blah blah blah. Oh, okay, I beat the game. Oh, there's not much to do. Okay, let me put it on the shelf with the rest of the games that I don't play anymore. And that's what I'm afraid this game's gonna be like, because, you know, like that's pretty much what Clash of Ninja was all the way till I got to Revolution. You know, you played Naruto Clash of Ninjas 1, 2, you know, and it was just it was a horrible game. You know, they were good for their time. I'll say that they were really good for their time, but in general, they weren't that good. In general, they were horrible games. Amazing graphics, but horrible mechanics and everything. And then you get Ninja Revolution, and then you're like, okay, this is a little bit better, you know. And then now that's what I think is going to happen with the One Piece. It's just going to be, we're all hyped because it's One Piece, but then the game's going to be shit.
That's what I was saying. I was saying I don't think the game's going to be that good, but he was saying that it'll be like a good way to transition into like a new era of One Piece games.
Yeah,
like I was saying, I think it'd probably get up to like 3 like successful sequels, and you're gonna branch off to a bunch better versions of it. It's just gonna.
I remember when Budokai 1 first came out, I got a PlayStation 2 just for that game, and I think it came out like around Christmas time, and it was like the best thing I'd ever played at the time. You know, just a legitimate Dragon Ball Z fighter. Because I played the one on the PlayStations. Like I had an import shop around my area, and I'd buy the Japanese version. The PS1 games, and they were fun, but like this was like PS2, you know, it was like 3D, like you could actually move around to the battlefield, and it was the craziest thing ever, man. And then it just kept getting better and better and better.
See, to me, I feel like it's the opposite of that. With Dragon Ball, I have gotten every single Dragon Ball Z game, every single one that's come out, and after Budokai.
Yeah. When I say better and better, I meant like Budokai 2 was better than 3.
Oh, okay.
2 was better than 1, 3 was better than 2, and then the Tenkaichis came out, and everyone liked those as well.
I actually lost my shit on Budokai 3 about how they flew around the world.
Budokai 2 was the best one, and then they came out with Tenkaichi. And I stopped
playing them after Tenkaichi 3, I think. 3 was the best one, and then that's when I stopped playing them. I played like Battle of Z. That one was pretty bad.
Budokai and Budokai Tenkaichi were all great. I think right after Tenkaichi 3 is when Dragon Ball Z games went downhill.
Well, yeah, they only have a certain number of characters they can use. Like, at some point, they just ran out of characters, so they had to take out some, and then they re-added them later.
they shoved in way too many people, then they try to remove them all.
Yeah.
And then
My
they changed
opinion.
gameplay mechanics too, the way you flew.
See, my opinion is if you want to make an awesome One Piece game that people like can shit themselves to when they play it, give us a game where you can make your own character, right? And if you want to be a Devil Fruit user, right, you learn Devil Fruit moves, kind of like Xenoverse, right? And make it where you give the story some bullshit, plot twist, whatever, where you eat a Devil Fruit and you can learn any Devil Fruit ability from any Devil Fruit user. But let's say you don't want to be a Devil Fruit user. You want to be like a hockey user. You learn hockey moves from all these other people, right? Like combos and stuff like that. And if you want to be a swordsman, then you learn from all these famous swordsmen. So I'm like, well, how hard is it really to make that video?
I'm not that big of a fan of, like, I never make my own characters. I just never do. The problem with that is that then everyone will just find the best build and just use that.
And then it becomes linear as well.
The thing was, you guys play Xenoverse, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Xenoverse is constantly updating to nerf and buff moves, and everything. And although Xenoverse got old very quick, because once you beat the game and you do all the missions,
I literally beat the story in one day, and then I just didn't play it ever again.
Well, I learned that the game, the way they went about making the game, making it where all the moves are kind of equal. I mean, you could be using Gallic Gun or Big Bang Attack, and
Xenoverse is pretty balanced.
Yeah, if you do it right, it's pretty balanced. Yeah. And that's what I feel like they could do with One Piece. Just let us make our own.
It's hard to do though. Like it requires like constant updates.
Yeah.
So they could only do it if the game was actually going to be like a big game. For like the first fighter, I don't think they'll do it. I think they'll just have like I said, I don't care about it. I know a lot of people do though, so I'm not going to say it's not an important feature. But I mean, I just want to play with like the main characters. I want to play with Doflamingo. I want to play with Crocodile. Crocodile is going to have a ridiculous move pool. I can already feel that. Doflamingo is going to have a ridiculous move pool.
See how Awakenings are going to be touched upon.
You know what I think will be cool if in this game, like Burning Blood, they give us a little bit of the arcs, like the see. Did you guys ever play Grand Battle on GameCube?
I played some of it. I know a few times.
They gave you Shanks, right? And Shanks' moveset was kind of weird because at the time, we didn't know Shanks' moveset, and we still don't. But the cool thing is it's a video game, so at the end of the day, it didn't matter what they gave his moves or not, and I kind of like that. So I feel like they can give us some of the characters that we've seen, but we haven't seen them fight yet, and just give them some laid-out moves.
Was it Shanks the bonus character for that game?
What'd you say?
Was it Shanks the bonus character in that game?
He was the last character you unlocked in that game.
Because I beat most of the game. I never finished it, but I heard Shanks' bonus character.
Yeah. And I feel like how awesome would it be just to play whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like Blackbeard. We don't know his moveset, right? But just make up a moveset. The games don't have to be canon. We don't give a fuck about whether the games are canon or not. We just want to play the games,
We just need in-canon design.
I mean, how many of you guys can honestly say you watch every cutscene in Pirate Warriors? Because I
watched it the first time around, but I started skipping them afterwards.
I watched them because those for my Let's Play, but after that I just...
Well, if you're doing Let's Play, you kind of have to, but the thing is, it's crazy because if you think about it, it's like, I don't watch the cutscenes. Why? Because
I memorized all the cutscenes, man.
Yeah, I'm like, I already know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Now, if it was a game that I never played before, I kind of like what Xenoverse did, where they grab all the characters, but they added their own spin. I watched
the Xenoverse cutscenes. I think I did.
Yeah, those were.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
I think Xenoverse is actually a huge step in the right direction from where they turn off. But
you have to remember how many times can you make a
Dragon Ball Z game?
Yeah, how many times can you make a Dragon Ball Z game without it getting boring? And that's what happened with Tenkaichi. You had Tenkaichi 1, Tenkaichi 2.
Third one,
Me and my friend still play Tenkaichi 3 to this day.
Yeah.
See that? No, I understand that. I'm just saying, then you have. It's like kind of like the 2K games, for any of the sports. It's the exact same shit. The exact same. Better roster. That's it. You know what I mean? And then I'm one of the biggest people. I get 2K14, 15, 16. I get all the.
Yeah, that's what I was telling
the wrestling games. I get the wrestling games. And then like
Dragon Ball Z game like every year or two, and people are gonna buy it. But I keep saying this is gonna be my last Dragon Ball Z game. There's no point in getting them, and I buy them just because either my best friend's getting them or someone I know is getting them, and then I play for a day, and then I just.
Yeah. I said it. I'm like, unless they make Xenoverse 2, which has been confirmed, I wasn't gonna buy any more. And then Xenoverse 2 got confirmed, so I'm like, God damn it.
I'm done. It has to be some sort. It has to have some sort of revolutionary thing. It's weird now because games are hit and miss now. Like some games just randomly take off and become very popular, and everyone starts playing them. Some games just that are like you think would do that don't and just die off. So it's really weird, man. Like Mario Maker right now is like huge. Like I thought it was gonna be big, but like. It's pretty ridiculous just how big it is. And Splatoon was actually the opposite. I thought Splatoon was going to be huge. It is sort of huge, but like when you look at the stream numbers on Twitch, it never really there's no big streamers for it. So it's like it's one of those things where I don't know, man.
Wait, you said that there's no big streamers for Splatoon?
Not really.
Well, not really. When I check, like there's just not like Mario Maker, like Trihex has been getting like 10K every single day. Which is cool because I watch him and he gets typically around 500 to 1,000 before.
Most I've seen on Splatoon streamers are a few thousand.
Yeah, I mean I've been checking Splatoon for a long time because I've been interested about like getting into it. There's a big $1 million tournament that's coming out. So I think
you know what the problem with Splatoon is from a marketing point of view? Splatoon the game, it's actually amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
Streaming is that you want to get a team together. I mean
exactly. Yeah, you need to get a good team.
Think about it. Like, let's say you, me, Tyler, and Sophie made a team, right? And we're all playing at the same time, streaming on Twitch at the same time. That's the right way to go about it.
And I think that's what killed it because I didn't for the first month or two didn't have like voice chat, you couldn't really team up well or something. There's no ranks.
Yeah.
Right for the first month, so I think that killed all the momentum. Now that I think about it.
See, I told my friend about that to try that, and he did, and he got so many subscribers because. You basically, like, right now, if all four of us decided to start playing Splatoon on Twitch at the same time, and we're on the same team, people have the choice of who can they watch and who's commentary,
Yeah.
And it's cool. And then, it first of all, it helps all four people, but it ends up helping the game itself because it makes the game bigger.
Yeah.
And, I don't know.
Like I said, man, there's that big tournament that's going to be happening in Japan. I think the game. There's constant updates for it. It's like a hype game. Like people really like it and play it. But when it comes to like the community itself, I'm not sure like where it died down or whatever. But again, Mario Maker just instantly took off, man. Like I don't know.
Well, the thing with Mario Maker,
not expecting that.
In Mario Maker, they basically gave you the ability to literally make your own, levels, and that is amazing. I mean, I made a Planet Earth level, and people loved it, and it was a level that I did easiest level I could have made, And people loved it. I'm actually I'm about to play that right now. But
yeah, I was playing it the other day, man. It's pretty fun. I ran into a level I couldn't beat. I went into the level editor. Yeah. And there was no flagpole anywhere, but yet it had a 3-point-something completion rate. So I had no clue. I'll send you the level, man, and you can tell me.
Okay.
I'll to you later, but.
Yeah, but the thing is, see, like when it comes to video games, the reason why the video community is coming down is because you have everybody who there's two type of videos, and there's two type of video game video content creators. You have the people like Erika and Roger Space who are more of reviewers, more of like they critique, they speculate and everything, right? And those are the kind of people I like because I don't want to watch 20 I don't want to watch 20-minute Let's Plays from so-and-so because that's fucking boring, dude. Now, Twitch live stream is a little bit different, especially if it's a multiplayer game.
That's why I stopped doing my Power Warriors Let's Play, like, there's no one who's watching it. And it takes like 5 hours to, like, record, render, and upload. I was like, dude, this is ridiculous. I'll just make, like a 4-minute video, and then that gets 2 or 3 times the views.
Yeah, I think, like, something like Pirate Warriors is cool to do that first level or so, but no one watched the whole thing.
Yeah, I got a couple people saying like, hey, where's the next part of it? But it's not worth it, It's really time consuming. Like when I'm rendering videos, I can't do anything else.
Do you guys watch Rick and Morty?
No, what is that?
Oh my God.
Rick and Morty?
Is it a TV show or what?
Yes,
I don't watch TV.
I've seen a few episodes on
It's my favorite TV show.
Oh, TV show.
Yeah, it's by Dan Harmon, who does Community, of course, and it's an amazing show. And I actually have like a theory that I'm working on for that show. It's an amazing. It's a comedy show, but it actually has like a storyline. So it's not like you know how you have SpongeBob and like an episode ends in 30 minutes, and then there's no continuation from that. And Rick and Morty, it's a little bit different. You know, it's like a very strange.
It's not episodic. It's semi-episodic.
Okay, so the way you can watch them out of order, and you'll still understand the storyline. Yeah, so you can watch like season 2 right now. Brand new season 2 just came out. You can watch episode 1 of season 2, and still understand the whole season 1. So like even though they're not continuations, there's still a mild storyline. And the reason he did that is so anybody can watch any episode, get into it, and rewatch without being confused, which is pretty cool, you know.
Yeah.
And I have a theory lined up for that. And I'm actually very scared to like release it because I'm like, this is not anime related. And last time I did it, every time I do like a non-anime related video, bro, like I guess somebody.
There's a Kingdom Hearts theory I want to make, but I gotta like actually make the video, edit it, and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, you have the Kingdom. See, I'm not a Kingdom Hearts guy. I played them all.
My Unchained Key video actually got a lot. The new mobile game, they got a very good response. People want me to make more videos for it, so that's awesome.
Yeah. See, and let's see, what's the other game that I feel it's gonna get big? I forgot what it was. Oh, you have Chibi Robo coming out. Chibi Robo is fucking huge, but here in the States it's not. And I'm like, how is that possible? You know?
My brother loves the first one. I didn't play it though, but
yeah, I feel like when that comes out, dude, when that comes out, that's gonna explode.
It's for 3DS though, right?
Yeah. Also, the best part is, are you guys getting the amiibos the Friday, the 3-pack, the retro pack?
Oh, it comes out this Friday?
Yeah.
I already pre-ordered it. I guess I have to go pick it up.
I pre-ordered two. I pre-ordered two, one for a giveaway and then one for myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm mad though, dude. Why aren't they in individual packaging? It's gonna mess up my view, man.
No, you know what makes me jealous? So I was watching Roger Space video. Somebody sent him an Olimar amiibo.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know how fucking hard it is in my area to get all. Like, I wish somebody would. I was so jealous because I was like, Olimar is one of my favorite characters in Nintendo because I'm like, Pikmin is probably my favorite Nintendo series.
Actually, let me check. I ordered Olimar Zero Suit and Ganondorf from GameStop. They might. No, today's Sunday. They're not gonna be here. But
Boris,
maybe tomorrow.
I'm gonna beat you up for like trying to rub that on my face, bro.
No, they had a bundle. Right? No. This is what happened. I ordered all 3 of those on Walmart.
Yeah.
And they delayed a ton of orders, and they're probably gonna get canceled. So I was like, crap. Where am I gonna find them now? And then GameStop puts up it's a 4-pack bundle, so it's those 3 plus the classic Mario.
Oh,
like
okay.
Mario. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Let me just cancel my Walmart order, buy this like $8 more, and so I should be getting that. So I'm just missing Bowser Jr. and DDD, and I'll have all of them. And then I guess I need to buy Falco whenever it comes out.
Oh, okay. See, like dude, I want Olimar so bad. See, I think that's something that Nintendo is kind of ahead of the competition with.
Yeah, I agree.
NFCs because I mean, you have other companies that were doing it better than them, or did it first. Yet they're the ones that are kind of dominating the market right now.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty hyped for that, especially because
the thing is, once the Smash amiibos are done, you know, how popular will the rest of them be?
See, I think they'll continue being popular because before this, the problem that we had is that you can't go to like let's see, Kmart, Walmart, you know, and buy Nintendo merchandise. They didn't have it, you know, and when they did have it, it was like a very small selection.
Yep.
But now, you know, and now that have you guys see who the new president of Nintendo is?
Yeah, I saw it. I don't know too much about him though. I read some facts about him, but
I've been reading about him, and then in one interview, he talked about how he basically said that if Nintendo, he refers to Nintendo as she in the interview. That's why, but basically he wants to have more merchandise in American stores because I mean honestly, I can go right now to Toys R Us. And the selection, it's not as big as if it was like Barbies or NASCAR.
Yeah, it's pretty much just Amiibos and World of Nintendo, and that's it.
Yeah, and then you don't have that many toys. Like I saw a huge Mario action figure, and that was it. You know, for that was it for the whole thing. So I'm actually pretty excited because I have a shelf here where I have plushies of Hawk, Froakie, Finnegan, and Tepig, and I have all the amiibos, Skylanders, and the Disney figures. But then I feel like I want more, and you can't have more if you can't buy more, and that's,
Yeah, I want some One Piece figures over here, man. That'd be sick. Yo, I think Moose wants to get in.
No.
Oh, come on, man. He's pretty cool, man. He's not bad. He's not actually a troll.
Moose
fine, that's fine. That's fine. He's probably coming with a Jinbei picture, I guess.
No. But like the thing with Nintendo is, I don't understand. See, Mario Maker is a success, and I feel like if you think about it, you have Mario 64, right?
Oh my! Don't give me
Imagine,
Mario 64.
They can very easily make a sequel. You have Mario 64.
I know.
You have Mario Galaxy, and then
Mario
have
2. They could do. Technically, it's not a Mario, but still, like they could do it.
Yeah.
Mario 2.
And then you have Mario Wii U, and then you can make your own Mario 3D Maker. Can you imagine Mario Maker 3D?
Yeah.
How amazing that would be.
I think they said that they're going to try to innovate with Mario as well. So the next actual Mario game will also be like. Because they have Mario Maker, so now we can just make our own levels. So now they have to do something different with Mario. I think that's one of the things they were saying.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that as well.
Now, if we could get that Legend of Zelda Maker, that'll be legit. That'll be legit right there.
Legend of Zelda Maker. Yeah, actually.
Call it Hyrule Maker.
Actually, that I would. They're gonna make it, man. Guaranteed you. Guaranteed you in the next.
I will
years,
sell.
we'll see Legend Maker.
I will sell all my pets for like real talk. I will sell all my pets for I will sell all my pets just for a Hyrule Maker.
Dude,
So I really want a Hyrule Maker, but I'm like not caught up on any of the Mario stuff. Like, I haven't even got a Amiibo yet, so I'm sitting here watching y'all talk about it. I'm like, I'm so far behind.
Yeah, I mean, I knew Amiibo was going to be pretty big since before they came out, so I sort of hopped on to that bandwagon beforehand. A lot of people got in around March, April.
I think my big problem is that I just didn't have money to spend on them.
Yeah, dude, like it hurts me to buy these just because they're they like take up a big part of my budget. Yeah. But it's like I'm so close to completing the collection. I can't just can't stop. Like right now, I'm literally just missing Bowser Jr. and DDD, and then I guess the only thing I'll be missing is like Falco, and then whatever the new ones are. Like I don't know if I'm gonna get Mii Fighters. I kind of don't want to shell out like how much if it's gonna be like 3 price worth of Amiibo, but I don't know.
Well, you have to remember. Imagine collecting Skylanders too. Imagine collecting.
Yeah, you go into Disney Infinity and Skylanders, right?
Yeah, I have all 3 Amiibos. I have all 3, and it's like sometimes I have to kind of pick my poison. Like,
exactly.
Okay, I want to. Should I get this rare Jack Sparrow? Or should I get this? King Dedede? It's kind of like going back and forth. Like, fuck.
Yeah. It's tough, man. But it's cool, dude.
I don't know why I've been away. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I mean, speaking of Amiibos, they had the Amiibos for work with the One Piece 3DS game. We talked about that a while ago, and
yeah, I've really been interested in the whole Wii stuff. Like I've been trying to get a limited cruise, but it's like 70 quid. Xenoverse as well. I don't know why it's so expensive.
Oh wow.
So that's like $120 for you guys as well.
That's crazy.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Man, that's why you gotta get those free to play games, man. Just play them all you want.
Majority of games I don't even spend for them being 60, but if they're over 100, I don't think I would buy them.
Oh, you know what we've been working on?
And that's on eBay, by the way. So
we've been working on a server, or we have a Minecraft server and it's for Planet Nerdum, and it has like Naruto, One Piece, it has Devil Fruits in it. It has like dinosaurs. It has other like dragons and stuff like that. And we've been perfecting that.
Nice.
And we're excited because we're gonna release it very soon. But we kind of want to get some things ready. We literally have like the Hidden Leaf Village. We have the Mary. We have Arlon Park, the Lookout. So we kind of been building very slowly at it because I noticed that in Planet Nerdum, it's very anime related, which is fine, But I'm like, there should be more than just anime. Like I want it to be anything nerdy, not just one thing.
Yeah.
So I'm hyped for it, but it's also something new because it's not anime, really, even though it kind of is, but it's not, you know.
I mean, it looks like strictly to anime, but it's not anime itself.
Yeah, it's kind of like every time I do like one of the caption contests and they win and they get to pick the banner and they always pick something anime. I'm like, fuck, pick something non-anime, like pick Joker, Batman, pick I don't know, do like SpongeBob.
Just make me win, I'll do it.
No, I try to make it. Oh shit, I have to pick the winner. That's right. Hold on.
Yo, Recon's in here, man. Let's get Recon in here.
Yeah, it's like Recon.
Hi guys, I'll be right back. Let me go to the bathroom.
Okay. You guys read Prison School?
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah, Josh told me to read that. Like he was making a video, and I read like 130 chapters in a night. Seriously.
Dude, that thing is amazing. Like
I've never seen anything so funny in my life.
Yeah, between that and Shimonera, I don't know which one I like more.
Shimonera.
Like, yeah, I'm like between. I'm like torn between those two, especially because it ended yesterday, like the first season.
Yeah. Gate is good as well. Gates, like the world building, like the way the world works, is really similar to what would happen now. It's like a what if thing. And have you read Gate or watched it? Because the anime is nothing compared to the manga, really. None of you guys. No. People in the chat, some of them probably have watched it. It's really good. The manga, at least.
Do you guys? I know Boris, you don't watch TV, right?
Oh, he's gone. He said he's gonna come back in a while.
Oh, okay. Do you guys watch TV? Like TV shows?
Online and.
I watch some TV shows. Not a whole lot, but I watch some here and there.
Okay, because I've been. Once Upon a Time starts next week, which I'm pretty hyped about. Starts the 27th, and then Rick and Morty's going on. Like all the TV shows that are going on, but none of my friends watch them, so I have like
I can't
no.
watch Rick and Morty for some reason.
You can't.
Like I have to be. When I go on Adult Swim, to log in, you have to be like signed up with AT&T. That's all American stuff. Do you know any sites I can watch it on?
Yes. Let me see. I'll look right now because I watch them online. I don't watch them on I don't have cable anymore. We got rid of it because nobody watches it. But I watch stuff on cable, but I don't watch it. What are you gonna do now?
Okay.
I was gonna say let's make it a Mario.
Because I always listen to the One Piece podcast, and that's what they're always talking about, Rick and Morty.
Oh, dude,
one of them or something.
Dude, like you don't understand. Like it's literally one of my favorite shows. Like the story combined with like the voice acting, and then it's pretty amazing. This guy's walking high now.
Yeah, I can't wait now. Hype me up for it.
No, it's
it
pretty.
Must be really good writing if you can start from any episode and understand the whole story.
Yeah, that is probably my favorite part. It's you can literally.
Oh yeah, I actually want to know this too. Do you watch Flash?
Yes. Oh my God, I love Flash. I didn't
Flash.
like.
I can't wait for the next season.
Here's my problem
really
here's my problem with CW. So Arrow's my favorite. Arrow and Superman are my favorite superheroes, right? Smallville did a beautiful job portraying Clark Kent, right?
Yeah.
But Arrow is doing a horrible job portraying the Green Arrow. And the problem with me is like they're making him more Batman than actual Green Arrow. Like he's so serious, and he's already had bouts with Ra's al Ghul and Deathstroke. I'm like, who's gonna be next? Fucking like Harley Quinn, Joker, Mr. Freeze, Bane. Like they're making him so much like Bruce Wayne that they fucked.
I know Arrow's a little serious, but it's not like that. You don't constantly face people.
Yeah, like season 1 was pretty awesome because he was kind of like a party boy still, and that was Beast. Then season 2 came out, and he became a little pussy. Then season 3 came out, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Am I watching? Is this a Batman show? Like honestly, they would have been better off making a Batman show than a goddamn Green Arrow show. Now Flash, on the other hand, amazing.
I've been enjoying Flash. My brother's been watching Arrow. I had it, but my brother said he likes it. But
hey, let Moose in, because I know Moose watches Flash. So that's something that we can talk on equal grounds with.
Yeah, I watch Flash, but I don't watch Arrow. But I like the way DC are like putting together.
They cross them over. They cross them over. The problem with
it doesn't help with me though. I haven't seen Arrow at all, but I'll start one day.
They messed up one episode, and you're supposed to watch them, but the way they play them on TV, they played the wrong one first, so it's kind of confusing. Yeah.
I think I remember something like that.
Hey, stop it. Yo, Recon in the house. You gonna say something?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
Dude, I didn't know that y'all were into the Flash, man. That's the 6th. It's so close.
Yes, I'm really excited. I'm hyped, dude. I'm more hyped for that than I am for because I saw the trailer for Arrow, and I was like, oh great, it's the exact same shit as season 4, you know. And then or season 3. Then I saw before I even saw the trailer, and I just saw the teaser poster.
There's a trailer out. You're joking.
Yeah, and when I saw the teaser poster for Flash, dude, I almost came in my pants, dude. That thing looks amazing. Like, like the promo they give and everything.
I'm so excited, man. It's gonna be insane, like especially after the cliffhanger we got at the ending of last season. I really can't wait to see how they're gonna do this season.
Well, cliffhanger, we all know what's gonna happen.
I think they're gonna stick that last part of what they showed last. I have a feeling they're gonna do that.
You know they showed Hawkgirl in that episode, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, a lot of people don't know that.
Yep, I caught that one. I caught Killer Frost.
Bruh. Killer. Oh my God, she's bait. She like the actress and like the way she plays the character and everything. I actually like her more than I like Iris. Because I don't like Iris as much.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Although nothing will replace Laurel, but you know, she got legs for days. And then you have the new one. You have Legends of Tomorrow coming out too.
Yo, see, there's a couple of people that told me that they're not gonna that they already don't like it from the way it looks. For me personally, I'm a huge fan of Captain Cold. So the moment I saw him in there, and then I saw everybody else, I was like, I gotta watch this. This is a must watch for me.
Yeah,
it just looks too good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it looks pretty good, and like people are already saying that, oh, it looks bad. I'm like, bro, how can it be? Like, you haven't even seen it yet. And then like my thing is, you have to add him. Like, he was the most badass character. He's the reason I watched Arrow this season, because I saw him in the one episode he was in Flash. I'm like, yo, this guy's hype. So I went to watch Arrow, and I saw him, and then I got hooked into Arrow because he was in it. And then now that he's taking more of a main character role in Legends of Tomorrow, I'm super hyped because I'm like, okay, this is definitely going to be good. Because you have, between him and then the chemistry between White Canary, it's going to be epic.
Yes.
So I'm pretty hyped for that. Hey, I'm gonna send you guys the link. Oh shit, wrong one. I can't do that.
Yo, I'm back. Sorry, man. I bit my lip pretty badly.
Yo, Boris, bro, just seeing your profile picture, they reminded me of 2.8 greatness. Bro. I rewatched that trailer like 2,000 times, man.
Yeah, they just had an interview today. They said the Birth by Sleep Point 2 is gonna be like it's gonna be about the same length as a normal level.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts. So let's go, man. Yo, but
it's gonna be like a K Street gameplay demo, basically.
Yeah, it's a demo. Yo, that Yonko cast from yesterday is probably the most legendary, or not most, but one of the most legendary streams I've ever seen, dude.
Yeah, it was
you guys ever played on PSP, Birth by Sleep?
Yeah. Dude, Birth by Sleep
I
is
could
so
not
good.
finish the last boss. It was just...
Oh, once you beat all three of them in the final episode?
Yeah, the only one I haven't played is Dream Drop Distance, but I'm about to finally get to play it.
Yeah, same here,
I'm so excited.
I didn't play Recoded.
I played that one. That was poo poo.
I was about to say, like, that one was probably the worst one. I didn't even finish it. That's how bad it was.
I don't think I did either.
But I played all the other ones.
All right, guys, I'm gonna send you the link to Rick and Morty in the chat where you can watch them.
Yo, you watch Rick and Morty? You're a good man, bro.
Bro, you don't understand, bro. Rick and Morty has become my new... Like, people love South Park and Family Guy, and I'm like, I like those shows, but like my kind of humor is kind of like dark humor, and then Rick and Morty is everything that I like when it comes to like the humor I like. And I have a fire-ass theory coming out, because I don't know if you... Like, how far are you on it? Are you caught up, like, season 2?
I watch it on occasion, because I just put on Adult Swim at night, and if I catch it, I catch it. You know, but I definitely know like some of the catchphrases and some of the characters and whatnot.
So is this like Gravity Falls?
No. No. So basically, what happened is Dan Harmon, he made a short a long time ago called Rick and Morty, and it was a parody of course, Back to the Future. But the main characters can't time travel because they haven't figured it out. They can dimension travel and reality travel and realm travel. but they can't time travel because it hasn't been invented yet. So Rick basically is I don't want to call him mad scientist. He's just a really fucking smart guy.
Yo, guys, can I buy Moose? He keeps asking me.
Yeah.
You guys said yes, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's not my stream. I don't know why I'm giving you permission. But,
be aware of Jimbei trolls. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, like, in Rick and Morty, it gets amazing because you have Rick, who's a super scientist, and then Morty's the opposite. Morty's like, Rick, God damn it, do you see his name?
Yeah, I know, bro.
I'll be right back.
Are you looking for Rumple? Yeah. Oh, I don't know if he's that. But yeah, like Morty's like the opposite of Rick. He's like fucking stupid and retarded and everything. And as the show goes on, he starts getting a little bit smarter. But there's actually so you have the main characters, which is Rick and Morty, right? But behind them, you have the other family members who have their own storyline going on the whole time. And then that storyline kind of gets intertwined with like the main storyline, and then it goes on. Well, the last 2 episodes of season 1, it's like shit hits the fan really bad, and then the last 2 episodes are so different from the rest to the point where you're like, what the fuck just happened, you know? And then season 2 comes out, and in season 2, it's completely different season 1. So that like there's so many theories going around, and I mean, I specifically made a Tumblr account just so I can follow the community, because the community is only on Tumblr right now, which I'm kind of trying to get rid of that. Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm trying to kind of get some of the people on Tumblr on Facebook for Planet Nerdum, because I love the show, but I don't have anybody to talk to about it except like these random ass people.
You should make videos about it, man.
Oh, I am, dude. I have a theory coming out. Like, I had a One Piece theory that was gonna come out, and I put it on hold because I'm so passionate about this show because I've been loving it for the last year. So
man, I want to watch so many things, man. I just don't have time. This sucks.
I was listening to Princeton talk, dude. I agree with you 100% with the Arrow, bro. Like 100%.
Yeah, dude. Isn't it like they're making him into Batman? Like, I don't know. I'm like, he has other villains that he can go against, right? But he has so many awesome villains and whatnot. But instead, they keep giving him Batman villains. I'm like, I'm honestly expecting him, because they did show Harley, like a little teaser of her. I'm like, great, we're gonna get Harley Joker.
Did they really?
Yeah, like I'm like, why don't you give him better villains? Like, there's so many better villains. Even Merlin was a shit villain, in my opinion.
Hero has so many underrated villains that I'm even using. It's unreal.
Like and season 2 or season 3 should have been Ravager. Ravager should have came back and avenged her father, you know.
Yeah.
But instead, they gave us Rosh, and I'm like, bro, why is he here? Like, this is
like,
stupid.
okay, like season 3 was pretty good up until like episode like 10. That's when like kind of I think it fell through.
I just didn't, dude. I only watched because of the Adam being there.
Yeah,
like,
that was like my big thing was like, what are they gonna do with Adam? But
and I know a lot of people love this. I hate Oliver and Felicity.
I do too.
It ruins the whole show. I'm like, Felicity and Oliver don't even like each other in the comic books. Yeah, so I'm like,
I agree. I agree 100%.
I think she's hot though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Dude, I agree 100.
No, she is, but
like,
she is. You know, she's in a Laurel, but you know.
Yeah. Laurel's, but no, I agree with you, man. Like,
oh, did you guys see the news?
I don't even want to watch season 4. That's how like upset I am.
Did you see the trailer for it?
Yeah, I seen it, and then I get to.
Bro, when I saw the trailer, I thought I was watching a trailer for The Dark Knight Rises. I honestly thought I was. Did you guys see the teaser? Yeah, it's pretty bad, dude. Did you guys see the teaser?
I don't know. You make me afraid to watch it. Dude, it's depressing, bro. Like, because season 2 of the Arrow is so good. I like the Arrow. I just haven't seen the show yet, and when you're calling them another Batman, it makes me upset.
It's basically another. I'm telling you, bro. It's basically another Batman. The only difference between him and Bruce Wayne is that Bruce Wayne has more money, but somehow Oliver has this ass pool of money that makes no sense because he's broke as fuck in the series right now. I don't know how he's affording everything.
Yeah,
and it's like. Yeah, it's Plot Hole City in there, dude.
Like, see, I already got talking about the Flash. That's what I'm scared, bro. I'm scared the Flash is going to go to the Arrow route. I think it's.
Here's why I don't think the Flash is going to go the Arrow route. Flash deals more with supernatural stuff like metahumans, while Arrow focuses more on like being a detective, trying to notice that none of the villains just come up front like, yeah, I'm a villain. They all hide, and Oliver has to do the Batman thing where he has to find clues, find them, track them down. You know, like it's like a detective show. While when you're watching Flash, like the enemies, they don't hide. They just flat out come out and start wrecking shit in the city. You know,
Yeah.
like Captain Cold didn't hide. You know, Grodd
he
didn't hide.
doesn't give a
Grodd came
shit.
in. Yeah, Grodd just came in, took what's his name? Iris's father. You know, just took him like he ain't worth shit and took, you know, just like that. And I'm like, yo, that's awesome. Even the episode with Mark Hamill, Jesus Christ, dude, that episode is probably my favorite Flash episode. With the Trickster.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
Oh, the Trickster! Yo, that was a beast episode. That was a beast episode.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite episode.
It wasn't my favorite, but yeah, it's definitely up there. Like, oh, that episode was legendary.
I think episode 16.
I was caught off guard.
Yeah.
16 was the best. 16 or 15, whenever when like you know the Cisco thing happened.
Yo, bro, I'm still in shock, bro. I was still in shock, man.
Do you guys know about him, or do you guys read the comic book? Do you guys know about him? Like,
Yeah.
No, I know. Like, I don't really read comics that much, but I do know that he gets like that he is gonna get a power based off of the show. I can tell that next season he's about to get a power.
In the comic books, like
I'm in the UK. I can't read American comics. Like, I don't know what to do.
His ability is so nasty, bro. Vibe, like.
Look, he is. You know how Luffy is Ano's natural enemy. Vibe makes Flash look like shit.
Yeah.
Oh snap.
Yeah, no, actually, Vibe in one of the universes.
Yeah, he gets
in one of the universes. He destroys the Reverse Flash single-handedly. Nobody's help, just him by himself.
Yo, hype.
Well, did you guys see the trailer for? Did you guys see the trailer for, or not trailer, the promotional picture for Red Tornado? He's gonna be on
Oh yeah, it's Supergirl.
Yeah.
Did you
guys
like it? I saw that too.
I mean, it is what it is because I watched the first episode of Supergirl whenever they leaked it a couple months ago. And I was kind of disappointed because that's like one of the only comics I read is Supergirl comics. So I was like, it was cool, but at the same time, we'll see. But Red Tornado might spice it up. He might spice it up.
Is it cancelled? Because all I see is just the pilot episode. Like the last 2 months.
Dude, I'm not hyped for that League of whatever that's called.
Come on, Moose, bro. It's Captain Cold, bro. It's Captain Cold.
That's why it doesn't make sense, bro. How you gonna team up to Adam, who's like one of the most like baby-faced heroes, with like Captain Cold?
Because you gotta have that Vegeta character in there, bro. Imagine that everybody's the good guy. You know, there's no fun in that.
Because I would keep Captain Cold out of it. That's the thing. I would keep Captain Cold as like a villain for the air Flash.
Well, think about this though. Think about this. What if he's just there for season 1? Maybe at the end of season 1 he already double crossed Barry, right? At one of the final episodes when he released everybody that was in the prison. So we know those people are out. You know, if he double crossed Barry once and he double crossed Cisco, who's to say he's not going to do it again? That's why I like him having him there, because I know that when shit hits the fan, he's about to fuck the whole world, or the whole city up at least, by double-crossing everybody. And we know he has connections. See, I'm actually the opposite. I'm more hyped. I'm less hyped for Supergirl after watching the leaked trailer than I am.
I never watched it.
Because the problem is, and I won't give any spoilers, but they mentioned Superman, without exaggeration. When you guys watch the episode, you can go see it again. 23 times. 23 times in 1 hour they mention Superman. Not by name.
Yes.
You know, they say sometimes they said Superman, other times they keep saying your cousin or Kal-El or Clark or everything. I'm like, how many times do you have to remind us that she's that she's related to him? We get it.
Yeah, and that shit was pissing me off.
Yeah, every time they do that, it kind of discredits her, like, really bad, because I'm like, yes, we get it. Let her be her own hero. Don't relate her to, so soon. And like, although I like the pilot, I wasn't entertained by it. I had to watch it twice because I kind of started doing my own thing, playing video games. But like, honestly, I think the reason that's there is more for like a younger crowd, because if you look at the theme of the show, have you guys watched Smallville?
Yes, I have. It's a wonderful show.
Yo, I'm gonna say right now, Smallville is the shit. 10 out of 10. It's right there with Lost.
Why some people did not like Smallville, and I don't understand. Like, that was a good show.
Do you know why? Because I feel like at the time that Smallville came out, comic books, even though they were big, remember, social media was still small at the time that this came out. So now that we have social media, you have like Arrow fan pages, you have Flash fan pages, and all these things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all see, because I'm one of the people that's never watched Smallville, like actually watched. I watch the episode every now and then, but the reason why I didn't is because at that time, the show that came on right after Smallville, or it was either right after or right before, was SmackDown, bro. So all I cared about was watching my SmackDown. So I mean, at the time, I didn't really
It was
care for Smallville.
It was SmackDown, and afterwards it was Smallville and Supernatural right after the Smallville.
Yeah. So I would watch SmackDown. I'd probably just change the TV.
Smallville really was good too.
Channel.
To be honest, I don't even like Superman, but I really enjoyed him in Smallville.
I never watched like all of Smallville. I watched, I think, season 1 through 6, and then like I don't know why I didn't watch 7 and 8, and then I watched like the rest. Like I remember like Lex Luthor, the whole thing was him, what happened to him. I mean, that was cool. I think they should have still kept him as the main cast, but it's what it is. It was a good series though. It was chill, bro. I liked it. It was a 9 out of 10. I mean, it ain't no Supernatural though. Greatness. Hey man,
I still can't believe Supernatural is your number one though.
Dude, Supernatural is my number one in all of entertainment. Like, I don't miss an episode. I haven't missed an episode in 10 seasons, and I will not miss one.
I believe it. It is one hell of a series.
Dude, I literally was speeding like 95 because after a match, it was like 20 minutes of Supernatural, like 45 minutes away. And I remember I drove there because I was going late because I had a choir concert I had to do. And after I finished my match, I ran, and before I didn't even shake hands, I left the building, got in my car, and went 95 on the freeway to come back. It was like 2 minutes beforehand. Didn't take a shower, but I was like, nah, I'm not missing Supernatural. That's one show I will not miss. I scheduled my class and everything not to miss that series, bro.
I'm gonna say this a little off topic here because Recon mentioned it. That was when SmackDown was like at its pinnacle, and it was the must-see show. Right now they're like pre-recorded and shit, and it's just like an hour worth of like Raw reruns. So that's back then when like you had like Triple H and like when they did the draft. Oh my god.
Yes, the drafts, bro.
The draft was legendary, bro. We had Eddie Guerrero over there for Rey Mysterio, Batista, bro.
Yo, they had some legendary storylines on SmackDown, man. Like,
I'm gonna say it right now. The best draft was the one after WrestleMania 21 when Cena went to Raw and Batista went to SmackDown. Oh,
yes,
bro,
I agree.
Shit was fucking. I was not expecting that to happen, and then it was amazing because that gave us Triple H versus Batista the rematch because they were back again in the same show. Of course, it gave us Undertaker and Randy Orton who were in the same.
Because Randy Orton got traded too, then he goes.
It was phenomenal. We set up the John Cena versus Jericho and versus Angle, like.
Yeah, nice. Randy Orton went to Raw, but he kept coming to SmackDown to fuck with Undertaker because he got that rematch after WrestleMania.
Yep.
And dude, like that was to me that whenever you had brand separation, it was like fucking. I mean, now you have NXT and Raw, but it's not the same,
Yeah.
NXT's nice, bro, but like. They need that's what I always say. I wish they would go back to like having 2 separate rosters.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite things. The roster.
Do y'all remember how that first feud happened for the World Heavyweight Championship after Batista? It came on a SmackDown. It was so beast because both Batista and Cena were on Raw, and they had to create a new SmackDown title belt for the moment. So
yeah.
They did a fatal 4-way match, and then right at the end of the match, Teddy Long came out after JBL won, and he was like, "I'm sorry, player." But it seems the final draft players has been drafted over to our side. They looked over to the thing. He was like, Batista. I was flipping shit, bro.
JBL was like crap himself, bro.
Yo, the way that the crowd popped for that was fucking amazing. The pop for Batista was so huge because Batista's always been that like. Batista's always been that monster character that we like. See, the thing with Cena, and like, I don't hate Cena, and I tell this to a lot of people, I don't hate Cena. I hate how they book his character, like he's a superhero kind of character, and he never gets hurt, and, like, he always wins, and that kind of ruins, like, the whole kayfabe of the show, because I'm like, bro, I seen Cena get I seen him get put through multiple tables, I seen him get slammed against, like, the monitors, tables, steal steps, and then he gets up every time, and that kind of ruins the character. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
That's the problem with him. I think if they were to remove that feature from him and make him lose a few more matches than he does, I mean, he loses matches, just not as much as any other person. You know. So it's like, I don't know.
I haven't really been following lately, so I wouldn't know any of this.
Oh, dude, like I always say I quit watching. I keep doing that. I always quit watching, but it only lasts like a week or two, and then they do something to keep me like interested. Like right now,
I used to watch it when I was a lot younger. I just ran out of time.
The Dopey
when I
Boys.
wanted to get back into it, I decided not to because I knew I would be addicted again.
Dude, right now is like a perfect time to get in. Like you have, I call this like the new era of wrestling. You kind of have like a lot of the indie guys that I've been watching. I've been watching a lot of these indie guys for years because you know, there's more to wrestling than WWE. You have like Lucha Underground, New Pro Japan, and Ring of Honor.
Yep.
So you have all these indie guys that are basically just coming into, like Kevin Owens came to WWE and he's dominating. You know, he lost a few matches in a row, but he's selling so much merchandise, and his shirt design is one of the most stupidest shirt designs in the world, but people are buying it like crazy. The KO, bro, that's so fucking stupid. But then you have like, you know, you have people like Finn Balor. I don't know if you guys seen his entrance in NXT, bro. His entrance is like WrestleMania level entrance every time, and that's just
Finn
a regular
Balor's
show.
GOAT. Finn Balor.
Yeah, and then you have like these new indie stars have me so hyped because I'm like, you know, these guys, like Seth Rollins was an indie guy, you know, and then now he's world champion, and like he's a really good world champion. I can't actually wait until they turn him into a face because he's always worked better as the good guy rather than the bad guy. He just has that good guy looking persona. And then, you know, you have Sting who's back. That's, you know, like.
Oh, Night of Champions tonight.
That was hype though, man. I caught me off guard. I thought it was gonna be Cena.
Yo, yeah, because they kicked him out that day. I was like, I was watching and like I was tweeting about it and I was talking to, I think it was Charles. I was talking to somebody and I was like, wow, this is so fucking predictable. I'm like, $5 Cena's gonna pop out of that, you know. And like Sting comes out, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was going crazy, dog. I was like, what?
Do y'all have you ever watched Night of Champions tonight? I mean, I'm not because the Packers game's out. But, dude,
I watch every pay-per-view, bro. I'm in there.
Dude, I really want to see the Dudley Boys versus the New Day, just because I think it's gonna be
bro.
No, that's gonna be. Look, and I Moose, bro. I've been telling you about this past couple of weeks, bro. Look, at first I wasn't fond of the New Day, man.
I know,
but now I love them boys, bro. I love them.
I hated it. I hated the New Day.
Dude, I call them the worst tag group of all time, bro. Until they became evil, bro. When they became evil, bro, that's my group. That's all I watch Raw now.
Do you know why I like them so much? They're the biggest trolls right now. Like
precisely, that's why I love them.
I love when they did the little New Day socks. Like they came out with the socks the New Day, and they're like, "Since you guys been asking for them," and they start throwing them in the crowd. I'm like, bro, you guys are the biggest trolls right now. Like, I just loved their. I hated them. I'm with you, Recon. I fucking hate it. I could not stand them.
They sucked at one point. Like
and then out of nowhere, when they won the titles and they kind of became heels, it's like they went up. Like I actually don't want them to lose their dualies because I feel like you have 3. What's that? Just put them in here. But you can only do them in like 8-bit mode. When they added like the dualies, I was like, oh, this is gonna be my hype. But I kind of don't want the New Day because I'm like. I kind of want to, because you have Big E, Xavier Woods, and Kingston, who are probably the most talented people. You know, one of the most talented people in the mid card. You know, so I'm super hyped for that right now. And like, I like how they use the Freebird rules. You know, like there's 3 of them, only 2 of them can. That's probably one of the coolest things that they can. You know, we should probably make a wrestling stream rather than. This is supposed to be a One Piece discussion.
I gotta change the name of my stream big time. It's titled after One Piece video games. I gotta change the name big time.
Yeah. All right, somebody plan a wrestling live stream for tomorrow after Night of Champions. I'm gonna say that right now. So
that would be good.
Yeah, or we could do it Tuesday since Raw. So we have Night of Champions Raw. Yeah, down for that?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm down.
Bro, I can't wait, bro. Like, Dude, like
One thing I will say before we get off of the wrestling thing though, yo, I have a strong feeling that the Dudleys are gonna lose this time off of some BS.
I do
Right?
too.
And yo, I have a really big feeling that the Triple H is gonna book a really nice tag team match for Survivor Series. It's gonna be just like the old days, bro. We're gonna have like a multiple tag teams in one match, man. You know how nasty that'd be?
Bro, I see it. I'm calling it right now. Today we're gonna get a Sting heel turn. He's gonna join Triple H. Not only is he gonna join Triple H, he's also gonna do the whole Triple H is gonna back him up because Sting's been sucking so much ass lately about Triple H telling Seth Rollins, "You'll never be the man that Triple H is." You know, like you'll never be as good as he is. I'm like, bro, he whooped your ass and like kind of humiliated you at WrestleMania. I'm like, why are you defending him all of a sudden? And I'm like, oh, I see. What better way of getting ratings than having Sting be the bad guy? Because that's what they did with Hogan when he came back to face The Rock. You know, imagine how epic that'll be. And then you have Seth Rollins turn a babyface. And since they took his finisher away, the curse stomp, he can do the Phoenix Splash, but he can't do the Phoenix Splash as a heel because heels don't do high flying moves. You know what I mean? So to me, that's the route I think they're going for, and I really hope they do because I've been dying to see a heel Sting and a face Seth Rollins for a while now.
That'd be hype, yo.
Dude, my whole thing was I think the New Day is gonna win today, and I think they're gonna face the Dudley Boys at Survivor Series in a tables match. I think a tables match is coming.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Yo, like we're gonna be a really hyped tag team match at Survivor Series, man.
Xavier Woods, he put out a video.
Yo, you guys seen all the SmackDowns when they've been doing the whole tables matter, table lives matter?
Yeah.
They've been pickety. I'm like, bro, y'all trolls for real. Like they're the original, like not the original, but they're probably up there between Chris Jericho when being a troll. I'm like, they won. And like, all right, let's get back to topic. Though. I've been telling everybody. So you guys, Moose, Moose? I know Recon, you have. You guys been playing Pirate Warriors, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like I can't play it all the time. You know, I only play spurts of it.
That's what I do. I
don't have Pirate Warriors 3, sadly. I've been playing too much Metal Gear.
Oh, that's right. You're on that Metal Gear high. See, the thing with Warriors, I like it a lot. I do like Pirate Warriors a lot, but I can't play it for too long because it gets too repetitive. Because I just got done playing like a few months back. Hyrule Warriors, and it's basically Hyrule Warriors with
Hyrule Warriors.
It's basically Hyrule Warriors with One Piece characters, and I like it. I do like it because I actually don't like the Dynasty Warriors series, but I do like this. You know, I like Pirate Warriors. Now, the problem with it is that the lines that they say they get too repetitive. And I kind of don't like that. I don't like how repetitive.
Yeah, dude, I agree, bro. Like that, like dude, sometimes I gotta mute that chunk, bro. Like when I be playing,
they just repeat the same thing sometimes. You're like, what the heck?
Every time I do his move, bro, he has gumma all the time, bro. Or Zoro says the same thing over and over again, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna say they did a beautiful job animating Luffy, like how they did make him move, how you can kind of control his combos and his devil fruit power. I think that was very beautiful. But apart from that, like, there's some characters that I'm like, bro, you're the same character from Pirate Warriors 2. Like, they didn't even change your graphics or anything. You just stayed the same.
Like Crow.
yeah. And there's some characters that I'm still wondering why they have them there. Like, I'm like, why are you here? Like,
how far?
I don't know much about Pirate Warriors 3. I do plan on getting it someday. But one game I'm really hyped for that I saw at the Tokyo Game Show is Burning Blood.
bro,
And I think the main reason because of that is because I don't know. I've been searching for a game where I can invite my buddies over who's never even seen One Piece, and that way I think using this game, just like a lot of people got into Naruto through the Storm series, I hope this game proves to be that one game that might possibly get more people into One Piece, because fighting games can tend to do that. So I'm really excited for this Burning Blood. I hope that it turns out actually way more nicer than I'm expecting it to be. And I'm hyped, man. I especially with the cover. My boy's going Gear Force, man. So I'm excited. I can look to the gameplay mechanics. I wonder what kind of game it's gonna be.
See, for me,
I
I'm
think that's
both.
gonna end up being like the direct fighting. I think the big old story one's gonna come in later when they get popularity on it.
See, to me, I'm both. I'm hyped, but at the same time, I'm a little scared because I'm like, I hope it's not just like I hope it's not just like a clone of other, because there's a lot of fighter games that usually copy each other's, you know, And I really
gotcha.
hope this is I hope this is not just kind of like a Street Fighter remade, or like Clash of Ninjas remade or any of those, because like I was saying earlier, I'm like Clash of Ninjas 1 and 2 were fun because they were the only Naruto games at the time for GameCube. And the second you played them and you beat them, you were done playing. That's it. You don't go back and play them. But then you get Ultimate Ninja Revolution, and it changes because they changed the whole dynamic of the game. And that's my fear for this series, is that the game's gonna be super fire when we play it, but then it's gonna be done, and then that's it. You know what I mean?
But I think that's gonna be the case with Running Blood. I think it's just gonna ignite the fighting game for a successful one to follow.
See, that's why I'm actually more excited for Pokken Fighter than I am for. Yes.
Dude, I'm finally that was the game that set it in stone. I'm getting a Wii U. There's no doubt in my mind.
Did you see the Rey Mysterio Pikachu, bro?
Yeah, I saw that.
Mysterio Pikachu?
Yeah, there's a Rey Mysterio with goddammit, there's a Pikachu with a wrestling mask, bro. That shit looks that shit's so fresh, bro. You don't understand. It looks so nice.
Yo, is there a Gintama game?
Sadly, no.
No, bro.
Dude,
it's not bad, man. I'm like,
that's why I was so hyped to play a J-Stars, because it's like the only game with
I feel so bad, but I will never buy a Wii U my entire life. Like,
what?
It's cool, man. You'll get the NX, and then you'll
Yeah. Well, no, I think the NX is not a system, bro. I think it's gonna be an OS.
Well, you get whatever that will run on then.
Dude, I can't wait to Pokemon Go though. I hope it's good, bro. Because
can you imagine like going at like Pokemon Go and like, because here's what I feel it's gonna, and this is after reading the interview that the company that's doing it said. Basically, here's the scenario, and imagine it. Right, you're hanging out with your friends, like you're having a good time. Out of nowhere, your little radar thing starts blinking and vibrating. You're like, oh shit, you turn the app on, and there it is. There's like I'm a champ, or some shit. I'm choke, who cares, right? And then like you catch it, but what if it's a shiny? You forever remember the exact time, date, and place that you caught him, right? On like Pokemon, you're like, oh, where did you catch it? I don't fucking know, dude. I caught that like 100 levels ago. You know what I mean? But in real life, you're gonna remember. Like, let's say you go to a pizzeria and like, something, I don't know, somebody your electric got cut off at your house. So you're going out to eat, for whatever reason. You're gonna remember that day, like, oh, yo, my electric went out that day, and I went to eat, and then I caught this shiny, or I caught this Drowsy, or I caught this Magikarp. Like you're gonna remember the days that you catch these Pokemon because they mean something to you. And I think that is the most awesome thing in the world, Because imagine like like even something as simple as like imagine your parents are getting a divorce, That sucks, right? It sucks. Nobody wants to go through that. And you're at the courthouse, and right there you have like a Makahita that shows up, bro. That shit would change the whole atmosphere of how you feel.
Yeah, you're right.
And you forever, it's all you're doing is your Pokemon are creating memories that you're gonna remember forever, Like whether it's something as simple as a Magikarp that you caught, maybe he's shiny, who knows? Maybe it's like maybe there's a Mewtwo battle while you're eating pizza with your friends or something, Like it's just the way I see it. It's the Pokemon are gonna create the memories, and that's why the game's gonna be enjoyable. It's not gonna be so much about the Pokemon. It's gonna be more about the experience.
People are gonna be so.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. Like I remember when Moose told me about this the other night. That the first thing I envisioned is I'm just randomly at work and all I hear on my phone is. That'd be so hype, man.
Yo, I think I know how it's gonna work. Mm-hmm. So the company that makes it makes a game called Ingress. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. And I think it's gonna be very similar to that game. And the way the game works is that you go around, a city or whatever, and there's these portals where these demons are supposed to be coming from, and you're either on one team where you try to seal them, or you try to compete for the portals between two different teams. And then the real catch to the game is that there's these big countrywide events every month or so, and the whole purpose of playing the game in reality is to prepare for those events, because when you go to those events, you want to, you have like hundreds of items you take with you. A lot. If someone's not going, they'll give you their items so you can prepare for it. And those are like big battles between the two groups.
So they're like Pokemon national competitions and stuff.
Yeah, and like every month, so they have what they do is they have like the hub events or like the big events, and then if you can't make it to like for instance one of the 3 main events in the world that day, they have satellite events, so they're like smaller scale. So they're the same event. It's not going to be as big of a meetup, but they're still pretty big. Like there's still like thousands of people that show up.
That's pretty cool.
And so I think that I'm pretty sure Pokemon Go is going to have that same thing because we saw in the trailer how everyone met up in New York for Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Right. I think that it's going to be the same thing where they're going to have once a month or once every 2 months, they're going to have these big events for either legendaries or potentially like. For legendaries or something, and then while you're there, you can fight maybe some gym leaders, collect some badges, and then at the end of the year, if you collected 8 different badges, you're invited to, like the Pokemon League or whatever. What's it called? Victory Road or I forget what it's called.
But who's gonna be the gym leaders? Like just like random people or?
No, like people that are like the company, you know.
Okay. Dude, that'd be sick. Yo, if that happens, bro, I'm trying. I'm gonna be.
So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like. Just playing the game and going out and trying to find more Pokemon and stuff. But the real thing is going to be when like thousands and thousands of people gather together at these events, and then like I think there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be going on, not just catch a legendary. I think they might have like gym leaders. They have to have gym leaders. I think like how are they not?
Yeah, and then people buy like little cases. Put your gym badges in those cases.
Yeah, and then like then, I don't know, man. Because it's confirmed you can fight, right, with your Pokemon.
Yeah.
And stuff. So.
Dude, knowing me, bro, I'm gonna have like, cause I'm a troll. I'm gonna have like 500 Pidgeys, and that's all.
Of course.
Dude, going off of what Boris was saying, next year is gonna be an amazing year for Pokemon, man. We're about to have Pokken, and we're gonna have a Pokemon Go.
Z, Pokemon Z just got
Pokemon
announced.
Z is confirmed.
Pokemon
Yeah, well, the new not only is Pokemon C
bro,
confirmed.
I just sold my DS, bro. Oh.
No, listen. No, listen. The anime, the new season of the anime is called XYZ, and they're showing a new Pokemon, right? Meaning that there's another region. Just like in Kanto, they show us Togepi, who's actually from Johto, and then in Johto region, they show us Blaziken, who's actually from Hoenn. You know. So I'm super hyped because this finally confirms.
What about the new season?
There's
the next XY season or something.
Yeah, it's called Pokemon X, Y, and Z, and it basically all it does is it confirms that we basically it confirms we're getting a seventh. Seven. Yeah, which I'm pretty hyped for because I think we're gonna have a total of 12 regions. That's what I think. I think we're getting a total of 12 regions in total. Each one for the
when that new region game gets announced, I will buy DS again.
The 10+ years of Pokemon.
Pokemon is.
Although I think right now the most successful out of all the games has been Omega Sapphire and Alpha Ruby or whatever.
Yeah, it was the most successful.
Yeah, because Hoenn was so freaking successful. The original, you know.
Oh really? I thought it was the least liked out of all of the.
No, Hoenn has been the least liked. For some reason it was what's it called?
Black and White.
No. Well, Black and White was well.
I didn't like Black and White at all.
You know, got a lot of early.
I like Black and White 2 was really good though, from what I've heard.
See, I'm the opposite. I didn't like Black and White 2.
Diamond and Pearl was trash.
Diamond and Pearl are actually the least. I mean, that's saying a lot. When I say least successful, it didn't bomb. It's just it didn't sell as great as the other ones.
Really? That was probably my second favorite. Like there was a lot of cool stuff. You could like secret like. The thing about Diamond and Pearl, it had so much interaction between people. Like you could link up, and you had like the mini games where you can underground scavenge for like fossils and stuff. You had I appreciate secret bases in that as well.
I'm not gonna lie, that I like that a lot. It's just the story to me for
I don't.
Yeah, those games a little more repetitive at that point.
In those games.
Like I hate that now. There's always an evil team. I'm like, okay, the evil team thing. We've been going through that since the original, colors. I'm like, can't we just have like?
We need the Pokemon manga adapted into like a video game.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys have ever read the manga. I've read up to like.
Shout out to Red.
Yo, I want that manga to be an anime. That was really good.
I will sell my kidney for a game based on the manga.
Pokemon Origins, yeah.
Blaine apparently like combines his DNA or uses DNA like Mewtwo. It's like some pretty crazy stuff going on in that.
Have you guys heard the theory about the remakes? Like why the remakes are different?
Giovanni is such a fucking beast in that.
So you know how you have Pokemon, the original. Like let's start out with
Blue.
Like no. Yes, you know how you have Blue, right?
Yeah.
And you went through all that struggle. Well, each game is based on its own reality, right? It's a theory that I read the other day on Reddit, and then I saw a video on it. So of course you have Pokemons that you can only find on Red, and then you only have Pokemons you can find on Blue, right? And each version of the game, like you have Sapphire, Ruby, you know, and Ruby you can get this Pokemon, and Sapphire you can only get this Pokemon. Well, now with the remakes, you have Omega Ruby and Omega Sapphire, and you have Mega Evolutions, right? When you didn't have those in the game before. Well, I was reading about how, in reality, all Alpha Sapphire and Ruby Sapphire they're games based on a different reality, because at the end of the episode, at the end of the game, you go through a little cutscene called the Delta episode, which is a really cool like short storyline that they have, and there's a meteor heading into Earth, and it's basically going to destroy it. And there's a scientist group that are basically they're just going to send it to another reality, right? And then one of the characters in there basically says like, you know, you're sending it to another reality. It's not our problem, but then it becomes their problem, and why should they pay for our mistakes? And then, like, bro, it's some real shit too, by the way. Like that's some grown-up shit. Like what you learn on that Delta episode, like the way they talk, and it's coming from like a 10-year-old girl, which makes it even better. I'm like, damn, that girl, she grown as fuck. But basically, she says that maybe in this reality, we fight the meteor. Maybe if it hits in the other reality, and then she explains how maybe there's another reality that's just like ours without Mega Evolution. Because if you played Black and White, you will know about the giant, and he lost his Pokemon Floetta, and basically he made a weapon that makes he basically made a weapon that what it does is it kills and brings back things to life, right? Like it kills everything and brings things back to life. Well, by bringing things to life, he created Mega Evolution on Pokemon, you know, and that's why you have Pokemon that Mega Evolve, and that came out of nowhere. Well, in that Delta episode, basically it's implied that every time we play one of the new remakes that have Mega Evolution in them, it's a different universe. And that's why our Pokemons are able to Mega Evolve rather than just, you know, saying like, yeah, Pokemons could do this the whole time, you guys didn't know about it, you know? Which kind of makes sense, because when you buy a game, you know, you have one game, and like, for example, you get Arcanine in one game if you buy Red, and then if you get Blue, you get Ninetales. You know what I mean? You can't get both in the same version.
Yo, I feel like I just got hit by like one of those game theories.
Same here.
Where you might fuck at the end.
No, I found it on Reddit, and I'll send it to you guys. I also saw a video. It might have been from MatPat that I saw a video too, but and on Reddit, the guy on Reddit, he went into explicit detail because he actually grabbed like text from the games to explain this. Because in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, the originals, there's a guy who says a line. He's like, "Did you ever think that there's a world like ours, but not like ours?" And then fast forward to what, 15 years later, maybe, or 11 or whatever, and we have a game that's based on a different reality. Because the Delta episode basically tells you that the Ruby and Sapphire that we played originals are not. It's not the same one that we're playing right now on the remakes, which is kind of, you know, like, bro. I'm like, bro, that's a lot for a Pokemon game. Like, my 10-year-old self would have never caught any of this shit. I would have been like, yo, fucking Rayquaza, dude. You know, like, I would have just like. Because when I was a little kid, dude, I just played Pokemon. I didn't even read the story. I just like, you know, skip over. Now, like, I'm still when I play video games now, like, I read everything.
I still skip all this stuff, man.
Dude.
Nah, bro, the dialogue is, for me, it's what makes a video game, and that's why I love the Pokemon
games. Even if you read dialogue, I don't think I would have caught that either. I probably like, that guy's crazy. Yeah. In the future, the game comes out, but what the fuck?
See, I thought it was a little weird, the whole reality thing, where he talks about like a whole. Oh, they call it a multiverse. Yeah, they're like a whole multiverse, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. You know, I paid no attention to that, and then I see this Reddit post, and I'm like, yo, that just blew my fucking mind away. Like, like I don't even know the meaning of life anymore. Like, I'm confused. Like,
I have a quick question about Pokemon. Do y'all like? Because I mean, we'll say for the Pokemon Go aspects, I think they're only doing what, the first 2 generations for start off.
They're in the first one, right?
No, we saw
the first 2. That's what I heard.
Let me see the. Hold on, I'm gonna watch the trailer real quick. I know that in the interview, the guy said that the guy in the interview said that if you watch the trailer, there's a lot of clues that he can't talk about, but the trailer itself tells you clues about how the game's gonna work and stuff like that. So I've been dissecting the shit out of this trailer, dude. No lie.
So my question is, do you all already have like a lineup kind of like Pokemon you always use that you're gonna use in this Go game? Because I'm gonna have an Arcanine no matter what. Arcanine's my main.
I wish. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. I want it to be. I have a lineup that I always use, and then shout out to Recon for saying Squirtle. That's the best starter. But
damn right.
The reason why I'm not planning is because I think you get them based on your area. You know what I mean? Like, what if you...
Yo, that'd be beast. That'd be beast.
We got some water Pokemon.
Because, like, imagine if you're in
that
Lakeland,
is true for Florida.
I was gonna say you're in Lakeland, bro. Imagine all the water types that you're about to get. You know what I mean?
Yo, let's go, man.
Imagine me. I live up north where it snows here and shit. You know, like, what if I start getting ice types, which just happen to be my favorite type? No lie. You know, I love Glaceon. I love
Mine's fire, bro.
What'd you say?
That's fire, bro. I love like Magmar, Arcanine, like.
Oh, you might have to move to Africa, bro. So.
Yeah, but
I really like the idea that
I need
that Boris presented earlier. Like, what about if the legendaries that you can get, you know, based off of what you just said, John? How like, let's just say that since I live down here in Florida, the one that let's just say if I had a Master Ball, the efficiency rating would go up like, I don't know, 50% because I live in Florida for, let's say, a character like, I don't know, like Suicune or Arcanine. It's closer to the water/ice type than anything else. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, dude, that would be amazing.
Off regions.
Because there's already games that are based on GPS. Like, there's games already that are based on
virtual reality.
You also know this could be mad expensive too, bro. Because I heard you got like probably buy Pokeballs and stuff.
Well, here's the thing. I think that
for Pokemon, I will buy.
It's not just gonna be fighting Pokemon. It's gonna be collecting items, going to like Poke Centers and stuff. Like, your local library might be like a Pokemon Center. You could like, you know, if you maybe depending on how many. Because like in Ingress, the way it works is as you walk around, you gain sort of the currency of the game, and so you just walk around and you collect it, and then once you have enough, you can use that for an action, like hacking into one of the portals or whatever. So if this is going to be the same sort of thing, as you walk around, you can get enough to maybe walk into a Poke Center, and then you get loot. So you might even get like maybe a potion, maybe a high potion, maybe a revive, maybe a Pokeball, and then you collect all those up, and then when you go to the big battle against the legendary, it's going to take a lot of people and like a lot of like just healing and reviving and stuff to be able to take it down because you're going to have a lot of HP and stuff. So,
see, the way I think it's going to work is I think you'll get Pokeballs for free. Everything else you kind of have to pay for, because I think Pokeball. Because remember, like, we don't know how Pokemon works. You know, like, the weaker the Pokemon, level-wise, the easier it is to catch with a Pokeball. But the stronger level-wise the Pokemon is, the harder he is with a Pokeball. And that's not even mentioning, like, a water type. You know, like, water types are hard as hits to catch with regular Pokeballs. You have to use the net balls, you know? Or, like, if you're in a cave, you have to use the dust balls. So it's, like, a lot better way for them to make money than giving you regular bitch-ass Pokeballs. And if you have, you know, dumb luck, you can catch a Pokemon, or you can pay to get, like, this, you know, like this Great Ball or this Ultra.
How do you think the game's gonna start? Do you think the game's gonna start off like you gotta go catch your first Pokemon, like you gotta go catch one, or if you're gonna give you a starter?
Bro, what
I think it has to be a starter.
I'll answer your question in just 1 sec. Yo, what about if like they take it to such an extent to where you can only capture like Gengars and those type of creatures in like haunted houses and shit? Yeah, you know how hype that'd be.
Bro,
no, that's too much. That's too much. That's too much.
No, bro, can you imagine like
I saw the Charizard, bro, like level 38, whatever they're showing in the trailer. Like, I feel like you're gonna start with no Pokemon. You gotta go catch your first one, bro. I'm going for the Pidgeys, bro. Catch low fives, bro.
Yo, since I live over here by the water, man, I'm about to catch myself a really nice water Pokemon.
I'm gonna have to take a detour to Florida. You know, I gotta get myself a Squirtle.
Damn right.
I'm so happy, bro. I'm right by like Erie, like Michigan, bro. I'm gonna get me a squirrel.
Because imagine how cool it be if you're at home, right, and you're just chilling, and then you let's say you live in an area like Recon, you live in Florida. Let's say it's region locked, right? So you have water types only. Let's say you come up to visit here, now you have like ice types, or you go like to the west, and now you have all these like
ground.
Yeah, ground type. So it's like, imagine how awesome it is that you spent a whole year in your hometown and your, water Pokemon, water Pokemon, water Pokemon. Out of nowhere, it's like, bah, and then out of nowhere, it's like crazy because you have all these different types.
But Recon's gonna get like
Yo.
Magikarps are gonna be everywhere, bro.
No, not because if you think about it, in the northern part of Florida, that's what I was about to ask, because there's a lot of wetlands, so it's really grassy up north there in
Yeah,
Florida.
poison types.
So that'd be pretty cool too if they do that as well.
Yeah, that's the way I think they should do it. Like, I hope it's region locked. I know they said it in the interview. They talked about how certain areas will have certain Pokemon, like malls, open lands, like streets and stuff like that. But they didn't really say it was region locked. So it's kind of like I'm trying to figure out how it's gonna work. So I'm trying to keep up with the interviews because I'm actually really hyped for this project. And
Dude, like I don't know, like.
It could very well change gaming, man. This is crazy.
Dude,
Yeah.
the craziest thing is like they're doing it for the whole world too, so this is crazy. Like they're doing it like if they region lock it, that's gonna be really hard, but they could do it.
Well, imagine, because with 3DS you have a function that doesn't get used for any other system, and it's the Street Pass. I don't know. Recon, have you ever? Do you have a 3DS?
No, sadly, no.
So basically, Street Pass is there's these mini games, right? And you can only play them if you pass somebody else who also has a 3DS. So you basically get their information, not their information, you get kind of like their name and what game they previously played and stuff like that. And it's a really cool feature, but you only use it for like these dumb, stupid little games. That it's kind of weird. You're like, wow, this game kind of didn't really offer that much, But then you played. Now thinking about it, if you use the Street Pass technology, which is only for a 3DS, which you can very easily do that for a phone because you have Bluetooth technology. Basically, let's say Recon, it's in Florida, and we all have a gathering, and we go meet him, right? By meeting him, maybe for like, like let's say his water type starts showing up on our radar. You know what I mean? And that's the way I see it, because I'm like, why would Nintendo have Street Pass technology and not use it? Because even with 3DS, like, it's not that big. And we know Nintendo's really big with hardware. We know the Pokewalker was amazing. You know what I mean? The Pokewalker you got when you played Pokemon Soul Silver and Heart Gold was probably the best thing, hardware-wise, that they done for Pokemon. So I think it'll be amazing if the way they did it was simple as, like the more time you spent with a friend who has different types, then you start getting those types in your game, Or even imagine if you go to an airport, and can you imagine if they're not region locked and you can just go to the airport? Can you imagine all the different type of Pokemon that will be like just chilling at the airport? Because the airport is just a cesspool of like people from all around the world,
Hey.
Dude, I'm about to get myself a job at an airport when this game comes out.
No, I'm not gonna lie though. If anybody gets like a Arcanine burning, you gotta train me, bro. I'll be training all my Pokemon, cause dude, like Mecha knows, bro. Cause Mecha knows throughout the years. He knows I always run Arcanine and Gengar in my lineup. Like,
have you guys seen Yu-Gi-Oh 5D?
Yes, bro. 5D.
Oh yes, it's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh.
Bro, have you seen? Have you seen how the police, like in the very first episode of Yusei, like the police are chasing him, and Yusei basically like, if you catch me, I'll let you take me back to the what's it called,
the pound. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The center place. I forgot what it is. Yeah, I'll let you take me back. But the institute or something like that, I can't remember. It's like, or if I win, you have to let me go. Bro, can you imagine, like, you chilling and the police come in, you're like, if you gotta beat me in a Pokemon battle, bro. Can you imagine that?
Bro. You'll find.
Bro, can you imagine, like, you're like a drug deal's going on, and you're just like, all right, but if you beat me in this Pokemon battle, though, I get free. Can you imagine that shit, bro?
Bro, murder's gonna be murder. Gonna be all the Pokemon, bro. Like, you gonna be sad. Chill. No, but you're talking bring up Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh's dying now, bro. Like it's like
it is the reason.
It's because of this game called Force of Will, bro. It came out of nowhere.
No, that's not why it's dying. To me, Yu-Gi-Oh, they ruined the game when you can just summon. See, after playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Legend of the Duelist, you find out why the game kind of gets boring, and it's because you played the original and you're super hyped. You play GX, you're still hyped. You play what's it called, 5D, and they added synchrons, which was a little weird. You know, synchrons are kind of weird. They're kind of OP sometimes. Now they added XYZ monsters. Basically, let's say you have like a Dark Magician deck, right? Spellcaster. You can XYZ summon a monster who has absolutely nothing to do with Dark Magician.
That shit pisses me off, dog.
Yeah, I hate that because I play against people who have like a Harpy Lady deck, right? And like they'll XYZ summon a monster that has nothing to do with Harpy Lady.
Yeah,
and that shit is annoying as fuck, you know. And like that's why I don't enjoy the game anymore because I'm like they kind of
like why are they even there?
No, like
that's what I don't like either. Is like they keep the rules and they do all this weird shit.
Yo, shouts out to Force of Will though. The game's actually pretty good.
Yeah, Force of Will is nice.
I've been playing with that Recon lately, and
I've been playing Hearthstone. Hearthstone after.
Well, Hearthstone.
I said I'll never play it. I said I will never play it, and I played it, and I'm like, oh my god, why didn't nobody force me to play it?
Wait, when did you start playing?
About a month ago.
Oh wow, dude.
Dude, Force of Will
really good, man.
Dope, bro. Like Boris knows what I'm talking about. Like, cause I've been a pretty big Yu-Gi-Oh player for the last couple of years, and then like I'm kind of getting bored of it. Some dude told me to check out Force of Will. That joke is nice, bro. It's so fun. The artwork is so nice.
Yeah, man. I was playing online.
Do you play it like on? Do you play online or do you play it physically? How do you play it?
No, it's a physical card game, but they have like an online, like where you like, what are they called? You know, like not a processor. What is it? It's just a way like you can download the card packs or whatever, the image packs, and then just play it. Where it's like super ghetto.
Here, I'll put in the side chat.
Yeah, dude, no, Preston. The cool thing about Force of Will, man, is that it's based on fairy tales and legends. Like
okay, I'm sold.
The new one that's coming out is going to be based on King Arthur and the seven knights of the realm.
Wait, King Arthur? Yo, Taizai.
Yo, you got like Genghis Khan. You got like Genghis Khan. You got all these like cool like and the crazy part is some they're based off like they look like anime chicks. A lot of them, bro.
Yeah, they it's like the first one based on Alice in Wonderland, or no, not the first one. The most recent one is like so they have like a lot of Alice in Wonderland themed cards. They have a lot of fairy tale ones. Like, and normally the way it works is the good guys are the bad guys, and the bad guys are the good guys. So
how do you play it, Boris? Do you play it like on computer, or do you play it physically?
I haven't played it too much. I've only done like 2 or 3 games, but yeah, we download a thing called Lackey CCG, and then you have to download like the card and the images. It's all like one download, and then you can just make decks and stuff and just play. To play the real game though, it's like an actual card game. So.
Oh, okay, so it's not like you can't play it online. Like there's no actual online.
Yeah, I mean there's no actual online. We sort of just like played because it was pretty fun and just to test. You want to like know what you want to get into before you buy it.
Yep.
So we like testing decks and stuff.
You want to know if you want to be like
Where do they sell it? Where can you buy these cards?
You could buy them in like card stores, like places you sell Yu-Gi-Oh cards usually at. They're now selling Force of Will. Force of Will's becoming huge over in America. Like I was talking to one dude.
I think it might actually be bigger in America than in Japan, which is really weird for a Japan-made card game.
This
guy was trying to tell me. He said I sell more Force of Will cards than I sell Magic cards now.
I mean that's gonna change with Battle of Zendikar, but.
Well, there's a card shop right next to my house, but all they sell is Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic, and
you should check it out. They might have it.
Yeah,
I might check it out.
Is it an actual card shop? Like, is it like a hobby shop thing, or is it like a Walmart or something? Okay.
No. It's an actual card shop. It's just they don't sell anything. Basically, the owner's a fucking like he basically only sells stuff that makes him money, and he won't sell anything.
Force of Will, man, is selling like crazy.
Nah, bro.
Like, okay, so Enrico was trying to buy cards from the new set, right? The new set's about to come out in a week or two. And he went to pre-order them today. They were sold out on the web, like the website he uses. So he like messaged me today saying, "Man, they're sold out of the new box I was gonna pre-order."
Okay, I might check that out. But I'm gonna get off, guys. I have to go to GameStop real quick. I have to get a new 3DS, like the new one. So
nice.
If you guys are still on though,
I'm gonna need to get off soon. Well,
yeah, I was about to end the stream already. I was trying to wait for y'all to calm down before I tell y'all I'm gonna end it real soon.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get off, guys, because I have to go. But I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing it in about like 10 minutes.
Boris, we're talking about Force of Will, bro, because like because I've been big on Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I bought the new box set. Like I pulled like the best cards. Like I've been pretty good at it. But this Force of Will is giving me so much, and I bought one card just to learn how to play it. Like
Nice.
like you gotta have like it's kind of like your Conqueror, I'm guessing, right? Like,
Yeah. Yo, Moose, are you friends with Enrico?
Yeah. Me and Ari could talk about. I didn't know.
Yeah, hit him up, man. Hit him up and add him to the. Make sure you're added to the Zero Division, and they talk about a lot there. So.
Yeah, dude, bro, Force of Will is GOAT, bro. Like I'm waiting for them to make something like this card's a GOAT.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to drag this on any longer for actually.
There's one more thing I want to have y'all ask y'all about real quick. Is kind of overall the initial conversation that's supposed to be about. I just want y'all idea on what One Piece games are like now, how Burning Blood's going to change it, and how would you like to see it change?
I think from all the Treasure Cruise I've played, I really like the idea of it has to be aesthetically pleasing to be good. So the only thing about Treasure Cruise is that it looks really, really good for someone who's if someone's never watched One Piece, they can still play the game and enjoy it. So that's what Recon was talking about. I hope that eventually they'll become games that anyone can play, and then they'll get more people into One Piece. So Burning Blood, I'm not sure. Again, we talked about it. It's going to be the first game, I think, of the new era of One Piece games because it's going to be on PS4, right? It's going to be something that's going to be dedicated, really good. But hopefully, as the more games come out, they'll refine them and make them even better. So.
Yeah. I mean, I hope it's good. I'm cool with Pirate Warriors, but I need a fighting game because I need to wax people like Boris and Recon. You know what I'm saying? I need to wax them.
It needs to be on PS4 and Xbox 3, Xbox One because the Wii and the Wii U are too casual, man. Those are the people don't really. They look at them, man. It's on the Wii U, man. It must not be good or something like that, But if it's on the PS4, people are like, oh man, I gotta get it.
That is true.
So.
Dude,
if it wasn't for Pokken, I'd never even touched a Wii U.
Dude, all I gotta say is I have to battle Princeton with Jinbei and I have to beat him and record it.
I don't know, man. I don't know if Jinbei can take on Trafalgar D-Law, though.
I don't know, bro. Jinbei doesn't. His body's
Jinbei might be the strong Shichibukai pre-time skip, but post-time skip, man, it's all changed.
Yeah. Yo! We don't know how strong.
I apologize,
bro.
All right, well, I guess that's it, right?
Yo, I think so.
Pretty much. Devil Fruit Theory, you still there?
That was a 2-hour stream, not bad. You're just right over 2 hours.
Yeah. Is there anything else y'all want to say before I end the stream?
Yo, thanks a lot for having me in here, man. I apologize if we got a little off topic, but hell, I had a lot of fun, man. No lie.
Yeah, it was a fun stream for sure.
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts.
I'm so excited for everything coming out this year and next year, man.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I've been waiting for a year like 2016 is gonna be like, man. 2016 is gonna be an epic year for gaming.
Yes, man.
Alright, so I guess that's it.
Alright. This is X Month 4 signing off.